Hey everybody, owlets, nesty besties, everybody else in the nest, welcome, welcome. It's great to see everybody. Hope you're having a great Saturday so far. How is everybody? How is everybody doing? Let's see, we have some returning members. We've got Lisa, and we have Ponyupify. Hey, welcome back. Nice to have you back. Good to see everybody. Definitely had some equipment failure a few days ago. Pretty shocking. Hey, Creepy Corner. Listening with Hippie. Aww. Creepy Corner's been a member for 3 months. Well, say hello to Hippie for me, please. Creepy Corner has a poodle named Hippie, and she's adorable. Truly adorable. Sinatra says, sent me? Awesome, Yakety Yak. Welcome. Nice to see you. Good to see everybody. Hey, hey. Jinx's Journey's been a member for 2 months. Glad to see you. You sure were missed here? Thank you. I missed you guys. For sure. Got you on the big screen today, Leona Lynn? Sweet. Nice. The extra mile, Elise? Not really. Not really. Just had to repair, replace, repair, But I'm back. No big. Things happen, What am I supposed to do? You just gotta deal with it, that's all. Hey, Lisa. Yeah. All right. So, I guess some have been waiting for my response to the brand new Revert, Mariam. And I understand that. Because I didn't really know what she was talking about, to be honest. I'm like, if it's not the non-Muslims, and if it's not Muslims on YouTube, who exactly is criticizing to the point where you need to make a whole video about it? Turns out it was TikTok. TikTok. You don't stop. Yeah. Okay. Now, last time I checked her TikTok profile, granted it was a while ago, she was not allowing comments. So any of this critique is not even directed at her. I mean, if we need reasons to make content, let's not have it be against the community, please. Please. And by that, I mean the Muslim community, the Ummah. So yeah, Raging Mariam. Yeah. Interesting. But I do know what she's talking about in general. So we will address that as well. The way she's been speaking sounds a lot like you when she refers to the religion cake batter pondu. Yeah, she's been catching up on my videos. It's very clear. I don't know why she thinks people don't see it when she does that to people in general, not just me. She picks up certain inflections, certain vocabulary from people that she's emulating, so she's been catching up on my content, I guess. Yeah, so. Yeah, Elise here to correct misinformation. I have to say, though, okay, let me just turn down. My music can be distracting for me, if not you, so that's why I'm adjusting, because it's like right in my ear. The misinformation is mostly coming from the community at large and not so much Mariam. So that's the issue, really. That is the issue. So, and some people do think that they're being helpful, and that's fine, but giving wrong information is not helpful. Some people just really don't care. They just want to say Chantal is a POS, and here's why in terms of my religion, which isn't cool because it's almost always incorrect. So, will I be posting the last members live? It was, if you remember at the very end, we did the paniculectomy surgery. And apparently Lifetime made that, and it was posted on a surgeon's channel, but they don't want their stuff out there. So I have to cut out sections and just post the sections individually, which is fine. But because it was a very long stream, so I would probably do that anyway. It's just a matter of finding the time to do it. That's all. Yeah. So. She said she would be kicked out of Kuwait if her old videos were ever seen. Did she say that? I haven't heard her say that. I don't know. The last mukbang was that the triple cheeseburger. Yeah, I watched it. It was shocking. I think my mouth was just like, like my jaw dropped. Like, what? What are we doing? What are we doing? I thought we're diabetic, no? Yeah, I have to do surgery on it. That's right. That's right. Poison petit four. I do. Yeah. Happy 3 months, Nesties. Yeah, big Turks and quick twerks. So sweet. Nice. Hey, little Seven. Did you receive the photo that I sent to you? I just want to make sure. Because for some reason I can't get back to it to see if it's been read or anything. Lisa has been a member for 3 months. She says, I've had a big fat AYS hole in my life. Oh, no. Well, I'm here to fill it up, Lisa. I'm here to fill it back up for you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I gotcha. That's funny. Yeah, that's exactly right, Elise. I respect people having opinions, for sure. That's not the issue. But people trying to hurt Chantal, bringing an entire community of innocent people, is too much for me. Yeah. So, sadly, that's what's happening. But if I speak out in any kind of specific terms, I get unsubscribed and members cancel, and it's a whole big issue. So, sorry, but if you really are against Islam, if you really hate my religion and everything about it, why are you even here to begin with? You don't have to subscribe. You can just lurk if you really want to, but whatevs. What am I to do? Nothing at all. Hey, Jen Shah hater. Hey, Worschneffer. Yeah, so. You miss normality in Girl World? Without this channel? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I really provide normality, but I appreciate it. Thank you. A different perspective, I like to think. I don't know if it's normal. If you try to gently correct in other chats, you get dogpiled, sadly. Lucy Jane, yep. So it's all about Chantal hate, and it has really nothing to do with my religion. But I wish people would just stop using it to, to express how much they hate her. It's like, that's fine. Hate her. I don't care how much you hate her. Or, she's done enough things. But, you don't need to make religious rulings in order to express your hatred. Just, I don't know. 47 and friggin' fabulous. Welcome back to Owlette. Welcome. You did get it, little Seven? Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Do you mind if I tell the chat about it? If you would prefer I don't, that's fine. I just wanted to check with you first. Crossing my fingers, she's already given up on her music career. Member for 3 months, Poison Petty for Nesty Bestie. I would hope so. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Hey, Rosethorn Reacts. How's that going? Yeah. Thank you, Omi. All right. You're sewing some owl plushies, Emily B? Ooh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm glad to be here, for sure. I definitely needed a break anyway during Ramadan. It's definitely a time to focus and to be focused on other things. And the internet in general can be a huge distraction. So it was kind of nice not to have to engage with a lot of it, to be honest with you. It can be very, very toxic. Very toxic. Yeah. Mandrews XL, I know that you're fairly new here. As a general rule, we don't tend to talk about other creators, what they're doing at this very moment, what they just posted, if they're live, all of that. Pretty much anything that draws people out of the chat going someplace else isn't considered the best manners. That goes for chats across YouTube in general. You want to try to, but I know you probably didn't know. Hey, Rosie Posey. Hey. Don't worry about it, Rosie Posey. You never know. People are always getting gifted memberships. You never know. Never know. Hey, Kara Olson. Hey, M. Hobbs. All right, shall we get to it? Oh yeah, we have new weather. Weather. So type exclamation weather for a list of available cities. We have added New Orleans, and we have added the city in the Netherlands for Boesby, now that he's not here. So yeah. But yeah, just do exclamation weather. You get a whole list. I can definitely share with the chat. Thank you, Little Seven. So, Little Seven, okay, now I don't advertise this or anything. I don't put it out there because I feel like it's kind of tacky in a way. It's kind of tacky anyway. But I do have something that is like equivalent to an Amazon wish list. The reason I have it is because people wanted me to open a P.O. box. They wanted to send me stuff. And I don't need anything. I don't. I'm just happy that you guys show up and keep an open mind, really. My puppies do need stuff, though. They do. And, they have constant expenses. So I made a little wish list for the pooches, things that I have to buy anyway for them all the time. And Amazon does not keep people's addresses secure and confidential. They don't. Like, you can find out a way to get it. And in this, on the internet and on YouTube and in this community, I'm not interested in, engaging in real life with anybody. So instead, there is a website called Throne, like Queen on a Throne. And I have a wish list on there. And it's still all stuff like, still the stuff that I need, the exact stuff. Well, Little Seven sent me stuff. So nice. So nice. Let me see if this is... There it is. Yeah. And it says, if you'd like to support my rescued street dogs, the Bark Street Boys, which we've named them, check out their wish list. So Little Seven sent a bag of soft treats. They're like molasses and peanut butter flavored. Okay. They love those. As soon as I took them out of the box, one of my dogs he knew what it was immediately. He was like, ah. And, and this, it's pheromones. So I had to go back to the office in the past months. We lost a dog family member last year, and I've been home with them ever since. So when I had to go back to the office, they hated even for me to leave to go grocery shopping. They would be panicked by the time I got home. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to be gone for 8 hours? And I don't work every day on site, but so I got this pheromone plug-in thing. It seems to help some. It does help some. But I was almost at the very end of it. I was running out, and Little Seven comes to the rescue, and it comes in the box with the treats. So, just in time. Thank you so much, Little Seven. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I don't have Nightbot posting it every 15 minutes or anything, because it's not necessary. It's really not. Like, I do okay, But people do ask, is there anything else we can do? Can we send you stuff? Can we do this? Can we do that? There is a way you can help, yes. And it's not for me personally, because I don't need stuff. But the dogs, yes. And you practically know them because you hear them all the time. So, yeah. Your dog has separation anxiety, Mrs. Jones. Oh, yeah. So thank you so much, Little Seven. And Little Seven really had to go searching for that link because I wasn't, advertising it. Jar number 6, there is a throne link in the description. And if you do exclamation gift, it'll put a link in the chat. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not doing a P.O. box. Nope. Nope. Because there'll be people waiting in the post office parking lot after they send something. No thanks. Personal cooking channel, you know better than anybody. Okay. How serious that can get. Very, very kind, yes. Hey, Alexis, how's it going? Yeah. So, shall we? The Bark Street Boys do appreciate it. I mean, come on, personal cooking channel. You know, okay? I mean, I have that person's address, okay? I would never, ever, ever. But would she? Yeah, she would. In a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me go back up and see who became a member, who gifted memberships, and all of that. Hey, Nancy, how's it going? All right. We have... Slap you. I'm telling you. There was one time I'm like, if I didn't have the dogs here, and if I could just book a flight right now... And I don't go real life, but you know, I was put to that test. I'm like, what if? What if? But no. Okay. I can't have a criminal record. You know, I'm an adult. I just can't. You know, I can't. Especially in another state. No way. All right. So, I mean, sometimes that's the only thing that, I'm like, okay, I can't go to jail for that person. Mm-mm. All right. We have... Like, oh, are you serious? Took a break and she came back unhinged. Okay, let's see. We got Poison Pettifort's been a member for 3 months. Mrs. Jones, member for 3 months. And Nesty Bestie for 3 months. Woo-hoo! And she says, so many anniversaries today. Welcome back. Are you serious? Thank you, Mrs. Jones. Worshnefer just gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you, Worshnefer. Thank you. Thank you so much, Worshnefer. Thank you. That is very generous. I appreciate that. Looks like Lisa Mitchell got one. Kitty Connecticut got one. Lucy Jane 12 got one. Ramble On and Mariah Gem. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Merch idea. An owl plushie that comes with removable costumes like a sports bra or glasses or the chef's hat. I love that idea. How much would that cost, though? Oh, that's a great idea, though. Hey, John Galt, how's it going? Yeah, please hit the like button if you're happy I'm back. We got Too Tired. Has been a member for 3 months. Hope you're having a blessed month. Thank you very much. Ramadan Kareem to any Muslim in the chat today. We're listening on the replay. Yeah. Sassy Owl Pics are 100% your jam. Sarah Philly, nice. It'd be like American Girl dolls, but with owls. I do have another idea. I do. Human jerky, happy Purim to anyone celebrating. Yes, thank you. Thank you for adding that as well. Yeah. Paper doll form? Oh my God. I do have another idea. Okay, I do. I gotta get some of my subscribers back from my last scandal of telling people to stop using ham in my chat. Yeah, about 100 people unsubscribed. Okay, hey, you stick with it. Stick with it. It's just not gonna happen over here. That's all. Okay, so. Such good energy in the nest. Nice. Your day's already 60 times better, Elise. Fantastic. Rosebud, Nesty Bestie for 2 months. I sure missed your sense of humor. We missed you. Thank you, Rosebud. That's so sweet. Thank you. A plush owl with clothing options. I do like it. I do. Happy Catter Day to you, Mary. Well, shall we? Actually, before we get into that, I do want to share something with you first. And that would be the sunnahs of fasting. So I would prefer to just kind of go over this a little bit. If you're curious, the halal, the haram. I'm honestly very tired of the conversation because at the end of the day, it doesn't apply to 95% of people in the community. And it's really just exploiting. And I feel like my religion is not, it's just not meant for that. So I would like to share with you some things that are good to do when fasting and what maybe some things that are not good to do in general, okay, without relating to Chantal specifically. One-eyed Flo's been an owlet for 3 months, enjoying the shows. Awesome. Yes. Learning time. Oh, yeah, Fatty to Fed. We got New Orleans on the map for weather. So just exclamation New Orleans, and there will be the weather for New Orleans. All right, so praise to be Allah. And we start Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. A sunnah. What is a sunnah? A sunnah? Oh, I feel like I'm teaching. Let me get up to the whiteboard. A sunnah is basically the way that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, lived his life. It's just how he lived. Habits that he had, different behaviors, things of that sort. Hey, Dank Fupa, how's it going? Is birthday cake ice cream haram if you walk into a Cold Stone playing music? Number 1, the stone itself is haram. Number 2, the ice cream is haram. Number 3, if it's in a strip mall, it's especially haram. If there are forks on the premises, not only is it haram, it's illegal. I would just walk right out. I would walk out directly. Don't get arrested. Don't risk it. Thank you for that excellent question. I appreciate it. John Galt. You have to go outside right this minute. Do you really? Do you? He does. He's such a good boy. All right. I mean, this is how silly it's getting in this community. Is it okay if Chantal raps? Oh my God. All right. Who cares? Does it matter to any of you? Hey, juror number 6. Does it really matter outside of Chantal? Probably not. All right, I gotta let him out. All right, I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience. Okay. All right. So a sunnah is just simply the way that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, lived his life, different behaviors, habits of his. These are not commandments given to us by God. We generally follow them. Sunni Muslims is what it comes from. Sunni, sunnah, same thing. Okay. A lot of people don't. So it's not a do or die thing. It's not black and white. And if you don't do these things, you're not a bad Muslim. If you do these things, it doesn't make you a better Muslim than anybody else. These are just habits. So there are sunnahs about fasting. Of course there are. There's sunnah just about everything. All right. It is sunnah, meaning we are following the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, his behaviors and habits while he was fasting. If, when someone insults us, which happens, of course, respond in a better manner. Instead of responding with another insult while you're fasting, say, I am fasting. When you say this to another Muslim, you're telling them much more than these 3 words. You're telling them you're giving up something for God today, okay, to become closer to him, to hopefully extinguish some sins. You're very focused, and you don't have the strength. You don't have the strength to respond. You don't want to be in that headspace. So when you're saying, I am fasting, it's a whole other thing. It's not just, I'm not eating or drinking at all. When you say that to another Muslim, they understand what you mean. So it was narrated. Fasting is a shield or protection. So there should be no obscene or offensive talk or behavior. Okay? This is probably what you want to hear, I would think, without asking, is Chantal halal or haram? This, in general, this is for everybody, for all Muslims. If a person fights him or insults him, let him say, I am fasting twice. If they don't get it the first time, you can say it again. Big Mac, can we really call her CPAP song rapping anyway? Good point, Big Mac. I think she added the music afterwards, which was a fatal error. She wasn't on beat. She didn't wait for the beat to drop even. It was a mess. It was a mess. Thank you very much for the super chat. By the one in whose hand is my soul, the smell coming from the mouth of a fasting person is better before Allah than the fragrance of musk. We're talking about the bad breath you have when you're fasting. And you can tell when someone's fasting if you smell their breath, okay? You can always tell. So this is saying the breath of a fasting person is sweeter to God than the fragrance of musk, like because of what it signifies. He gives up his food, drink, and desire for my sake. Fasting is for me, and I will reward it. And a good deed receives the reward of 10 like it. So, if someone tries to bait you, they're insulting you, you let them know, I am fasting. Okay? It is sunnah for the fasting person to eat suhoor. Suhoor is, does anyone class? Suhoor is the meal that you wake up before the dawn prayer, Fajr. Wake up before Fajr, drink some water, have something to eat before you begin your day of fasting. This is called suhoor. It is sunnah to have suhoor. Some people want to sleep through it. It's better to wake up because it's proven that it was narrated that the Prophet, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, eat suhoor, for in suhoor there is blessing. So if you feel like you're going to skip it, don't skip it. There's special blessing in it. It is sunnah to delay suhoor because of the report narrated. We ate suhoor with the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Then he got up to pray. So you want to delay eat. You want to eat it right before you pray the dawn prayer. It is sunnah to hasten to break the fast because the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, the people will continue to be fine so long as they hasten to break the fast. Which means when the Maghrib prayer, when the call to prayer for the evening prayer, for the sunset prayer happens, when you hear the call to prayer, you can break your fast. You drink some water, you eat a date, you can eat anything, doesn't matter. If you don't have that available to you, it doesn't mean that you keep fasting. Eat what you have, and then pray, and then come back and have a meal. But don't delay breaking your fast. It's sunnah to break the fast with fresh dates. If none are available, then use dry dates. If none are available, then with water, just have some water. This is sunnah. It is not required. None of this is required or mandatory. These are not commandments from God. This is how the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, lived his life and did his everyday thing. So if you don't do these, it's not a problem. You know, we just like to. We prefer to. And this is with anything. It is sunnah when breaking the fast to say what is narrated in the hadith, which is to say Bismillah. Bismillah means in the name of God. And we say that before doing a lot of different things. Say it before you leave the house in the morning. Say it whenever you're beginning something important or anything that you want the blessing of God on. And there is a whole prayer that you can say as you're breaking the fast. Your provision, I have broken my fast. The thirst is gone, the veins have been moistened, and the reward is assured if God wills. So, also the virtue of the prayer of the fasting person It was narrated from Anas, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said 3 prayers are not rejected. The prayer of a father, the prayer of a fasting person, and the prayer of a traveler will not be denied. They won't be rejected. So those are some things that are good to do if you're fasting. You don't have to do them. It's just some information there for us. If someone is insulting you, just let them know you're fasting. You're not looking to fight. It would break your fast if you do fight with them. So you just let them know, I'm not going to be engaging in this with you. I'm fasting. This is bigger than you, Yeah. Hella J says, been waiting for your take on this. Appreciate you and your insights. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Hella J's been a Nesty Bestie for 2 months. Thank you, Nesty Bestie. Thank you. Rosebud, is there a particular reason dates are eaten? Because it's sunnah. So now you know what sunnah is. This is an answer you will get frequently. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ate a date or 2 or 3, 1 or 3, and water when breaking his fast. And that's the reason we do it, because it's sunnah. You don't have to. It's not required. Why are we growling? Best practices? Sorta. Yeah. No, they probably don't have dates in prison, Angel of Glass. Yeah. That would be nice. But, All right. So, let's do it. Let's look at Chantal's message for the Muslim community. I am excited. Kinda. To hear what she has to say. What is this all about? I don't know. Here we go. Oh, and I will be responding. Yes, I will. I do have some other things to say also while she's talking and doing different things. I have some commentary, which I'm happy to share with you. And here we go.
Hey guys, so we're just gonna go out for a little bit. It's raining though. So yeah, just gonna go for a ride, maybe a walk if the rain eases up. Yalla. This is our lobby. Part of it anyway. Back through there's a pool and a little gym.
The pool and the gym that are not used, sadly. I mean, imagine having a pool in your building lobby and a gym.
I'm waiting for Salah to go get the umbrella.
No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not. She's not waiting, in my opinion, for Salah to get the umbrella. No, she's not. She's waiting in the lobby, in my opinion, to be picked up by Salah because he doesn't live there. She went down to the lobby to be picked up.
I'm waiting for Salah to go get the umbrella. It doesn't rain often in Kuwait. But when it does, it's usually in the winter. Otherwise, in the summer, there's sandstorms.
She's like, we had sandstorms, yeah. I mean, it rained for like maybe half an hour, 1 day a year in Egypt. So the climate is very, very different. And we did get sandstorms far more often. So yeah, sandstorms are not fun at all. Take cover. If you're driving and there are people on the street, let them get in your car. It's that awful. It'll even like get in your mouth. It'll get in your mouth even.
suburbs are flooded. Big time. Flooding is pretty common whenever there's heavy rainfall here in Kuwait.
Now, I'm surprised why she doesn't say why there's flooding. I mean, I'm assuming that she doesn't know why. There is a reason why. And this probably isn't the first time it's rained in Kuwait. I don't think that it is. It floods in Egypt too when it rains, even just a little bit, because there's no drainage. There's no reason to have drainage when you're in the desert. There's no drainage system. And when the land is completely dry, I don't know if you guys know about this. I just learned about it myself this year. But flooding is more likely to occur if the ground is dry and not already wet. Interesting, huh? Because it takes longer to absorb and to go deeper and lower into the ground. But if it's already wet, it sinks in faster. So, yeah. So I'm sure you guys have already seen this. There is about 5 or 10 minutes of just driving in the rain with no talking or anything at all. So, I mean, I'm happy to see the streets, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on here. And who exactly is driving like this? Who is driving like this, holding the phone centered over the steering wheel? This does not look safe at all. Doesn't look safe to me. Mm-mm. She's probably thinking this is ASMR. Did you see that car in front of them? It almost hydroplaned. Like, what are we doing here? Look at this. Fahahil. Okay, we're going towards Fahahil. All right. Look at that. Wow. Oh, there's a Wendy's. Nice. Why doesn't she ever talk about going to Wendy's? Wendy's is good. Looks like a mall. Oh yeah, Al Koop Mall. Okay. Fahahil. Lovely. Thanks for showing us around, Chantal. We're going to Al Koop Beach. Where are we going? We've been here many times.
Right now I'm going to break the fast with a date or a tamar and some water.
Okay,
Bismillah.
so this is sunnah. That's what we call sunnah. And she's eating the first taste of a date, and she has the feeling of euphoria. Even if you're not Chantal, you will experience this if you've been fasting all day long.
Our first bite.
Okay, I gotta tell you guys, all right? I gotta tell you. I've eaten countless dates, fresh, dried, all kinds of dates, right? I see her eating this date, breaking her fast, and I see her put the whole thing in her mouth. So I'm like, is this a pitted date? Because how did she just put this entire date into her mouth, right? What? Oh, it wasn't pitted. Oh my God. I've never done this in my life ever. My dogs are going nuts. I gotta go grab them. So sorry. Be right back. We're back.
So thirsty. It's kind of raining pretty hard. It's not really the best weather to go for a nice walk. Wish I had a boat. That'd be cool.
So what was the reason exactly for going on this drive? I don't think they went to the mall just for, I mean... Little Seven, let me give him one of your treats. And what is being recited is Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, which is in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Now, she didn't tell us what exactly, why they were going here. I don't know why they're here and what they're doing, but...
Hello guys, assalamu alaikum. Gonna have some water and talk to you guys about a subject while I take off my makeup. Do you want to say hi for the people? Hi. Alright, so to remove my makeup, I'm using these Annabelle oil-free eye remover pads, which are great. Don't mind my squeaky chair. I'm fat, so in case you haven't noticed. Alright, now I want to talk to you guys about Islam. I'm a revert.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, she's a revert. Who is she telling? Is this for the new audience? Okay.
I took my Shahada last September.
She says September. It doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter when she took it. They uploaded the video, I thought, in January, but okay. All right.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, which means thank God. Thank God I reverted. Okay.
Now, one thing I noticed since becoming a revert is the community can be very judgmental. I used to be Catholic, okay? And as a Catholic Christian, I literally never, ever had anyone, even like I was a public figure, right? I never had anyone, Christian or Catholic, preach to me about the rules of Catholicism and how I'm being a bad Christian.
Right. I grew up Catholic also. I think the difference here, Chantal, because people don't lecture me about me being Muslim online. They don't really. I get some, the typical, I won't even get into that. But, I delete most of it. You guys don't even see it. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I grew up Catholic also. Okay. I don't really come on and talk about my practice as a Muslima. I'll answer questions. I'll tell you from my personal experience some things, but I don't go on and it is who I am, but most people don't know that I am. This is like a personal thing to me. So I have never seen her live stream with a set of rosary beads, counting the rosary. I've never seen her say the Our Father. I've never heard her say Our Father. I've never heard her say the Hail Mary. I've never even seen her make the sign of the cross. So this is a lot of things that would identify her as Catholic. But these things I've never seen. So I wouldn't know that she was Catholic before. So there would be no reason for Catholicism to come up in the conversation ever. Ever. So, okay.
Or something like that. But now as a revert, I find that the community, the Muslim community online especially, can be very judgmental. I get all the time people coming for me like Islam police, like that's a siren. Anyway, things like the Haram police, you know, saying things like, I don't know, just commenting. I see it happen to other people too, like, you know.
That was the fork police, okay? Don't be confused. That's the fork police, not the haram police.
Oh, your hijab is not fully
Separate.
Covering, or this
Separate.
and that. You shouldn't be saying this. You shouldn't be smoking shisha. You know, you should be eating with the left hand. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. So I just want to say, go easy on people. Like, not just that.
Perfect pause. I would say, Chantal, if you're going to ask people to go easy on people, you should ask that of yourself also. We can't expect from others what we ourselves can't do.
Like, let people observe their religion, worship how they want to, and like at their own pace. Like, a person who's reverted like a year and a half ago, even like a few years ago, is not the same as somebody who's born into it. Okay? It's not up to somebody to judge someone, because that's between them and Allah. It's not between me and other sisters and brothers. It's up to between me and Allah, okay? Because you know what? Yeah, I still have trouble with a lot of things. Music being one of them.
Here's the issue, okay? Chantal brings most of this onto herself. She will absolutely attract people that hate my religion, and she's a perfect target for it. She doesn't know the religion herself. She doesn't. So bringing up specific topics and then chastising people for judging her on them when she herself doesn't know the rules about them is it's really the definition of class. It begins with an H.
Like how hypocrisy you are.
Thank you, Salah. Exactly. That is the ultimate hypocrisy. You better know your stuff if you're going to talk about it. You better know it. Don't say, don't judge me for this, when maybe what you're doing isn't right.
You know, it's frowned upon to listen to music in Islam. Well, I'm struggling with that part of it. I'm struggling with a lot of things, makeup, stuff like that, you know, smoking shisha once in a while, things that are frowned upon. But that's between me and Allah. And the one thing you have to remember is what makes a Muslim, a kafir, is a non-believer, is somebody who doesn't pray at all, you know?
My regular viewers will know that when I stop and sigh and can't even find the words at first, you know I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. When people say that Chantal is not a Muslim, when people say she's cosplaying, or that she's a fake Muslim, in Islam, we can't say that about each other. We can't. We can't. The reason is because only God knows who we are and what we are in our hearts. That is, there's no way for anyone but God to know that. Thank you, Just Jamie. Thank you.
أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان 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 رمضان.
And during the month of Ramadan, if you are going to talk about the religion, you better know what you're talking about. So Chantal, you can ask my chat. You seem to think that I'm one of these sisters who is judging you constantly. Okay, you can ask anyone in my chat. They will tell you that when anyone comes into my chat and says that you're a fake Muslim, you're not Muslim, all of that, I don't allow that here. I don't allow it. There's no right for anyone to say that. And I will even say that about you, Chantal. And please tell me how you can sit there and say who is not Muslim and who is. You also do not have the right to do that, Chantal.
The one thing you have to remember is what makes a Muslim, a kafir, is a non-believer, is somebody who doesn't pray at all, or makes no effort.
And this is, I didn't even pick that up the first time I heard this. Or the second time. She is equating non-Muslims with non-believers. This is, I'm telling you how much self-restraint I am exercising right now. I am, okay? I am. Trust and believe. It's not that I don't have strong emotions. It is the month of Ramadan where it's all about restraint. Okay? You may not be hearing from me exactly what you expected because it's Ramadan. If you look at my channel this time last year, you will see the same thing. It's much more mild. When she says the sign of a non-Muslim, also known as a non-believer, Chantal, you're probably listening, maybe not right now, but on the replay, okay? I'm going to very sincerely ask you as a sister to stop discussing this religion, please. The very fundamentals are not being understood. You're not grasping the actual basics here. We don't believe as Muslims that only our religion is the path to God. We don't believe that. We don't. We are of the monotheistic religions, meaning that we believe in one God. Who the prophet is that someone decides to follow, whether it's Jesus, Moses, whichever book the person uses as their guidance through life, whether it's the Torah, the Bible, or the Quran, this does not make them non-believers, Chantal. This is so fundamental. And it's just coming out very smoothly, and that's concerning. I'm going to ask you very, very sincerely, Chantal, to just stop discussing it. It's not only a detriment to yourself, it's a huge detriment to yourself because, sadly, I have to remind you that you will be judged on this, what you're doing. You will be held accountable for the misinformation that you're putting out to however many thousands of people hear you, and not just through your channel, but through reaction channels. Thousands of people are hearing you say that if you're not Muslim, that means that you don't believe in God. And that is false. That is not true. And if you can't get the fundamentals, I mean the basics, down, you need to stop talking about it. Just live your life, be a Muslim, be however you want to be, but stop talking about it to thousands of people. You will be held accountable for putting out bad information to people who are eager to hear something from you And then twisting whatever you may be doing right, twisting it to use it against you, that also doesn't help you, and it doesn't help other Muslims at all. Just stop, please.
Even that is between that person and Allah. So a person who smokes shisha is still a Muslim in Allah's eyes. A person who wears makeup is still a Muslim. A person who drinks even is still a Muslim. I don't drink, but people who smoke weed still a Muslim. You know, maybe lost or off the path, but they're still Muslim. And you can't judge somebody's journey, you know, just by watching one of their videos. You don't know what they're struggling with. There's a lot of reverts who haven't even begun to wear the hijab yet. They need to do it when they're comfortable. The most important thing as a new Muslim or as a Muslim is to pray and repent. So I'm just tired of like being judged, you know.
Then stop revealing everything about your life to the world. Stop. You are being judged. You say that you're being judged by other Muslims. Personally, I don't really see that. You are being judged by non-Muslims, which is just as frustrating as she describes. It is unbelievably frustrating, and I can't stand that. I feel she has put us all under this lens that doesn't need to be put on us by people who are literally Googling our religion. Chantal, stop. Amma, why isn't she turning into an imam? All I hear her quote is Salah or Instagram, TikTok, Muslims. You are right. Exactly, Emma. She's clearly not looking up anything herself. A very cursory search. And I'm not talking about a Google search. If you're Googling my religion, you're doing it wrong. You're not getting correct answers, okay? You're not. You're not. And to use that and flip it to turn on to Chantal is just as egregious as thinking, oh yeah, I have my answer, I'm going to use it against her now. No.
I'm not perfect, but I do believe in God, and you know, I love God. I sometimes struggle with certain aspects of the religion, and that I'm learning on my own. You know, I'm doing a lot of, like, I do research on it, read what it says in the Quran, but there's a lot of different things that I still struggle with, and I'm still learning on my own, and that's my journey. It's my right to do that. So, you know, before rushing here, the Islam police, I don't need your sirens, okay? I got this on my own, and this is addressing, like, fellow sisters or other reverts, like, you know, who just make, like, it's almost a deterrent to the religion from people being so judgmental in that community. You know, it's
correcting your misinformation is not a deterrent, okay? Okay? You've said that Muslim women are not allowed to swim, okay? That was one of my very first videos correcting that. What if somebody loved to swim and you say that sitting on the beach fully clothed saying that Muslim women don't swim? And someone says, oh, I was kind of thinking about learning more about the religion, but I really love to swim, so I guess that's over with. You have no idea the impact that you have when you're putting out incorrect information. This is not only directed at Chantal, it's directed at everyone in the community. The incorrect information coming out hurts everybody. You have no idea.
It's overwhelming. And so, I mean, I'm not even addressing my critics on YouTube are not even religious, most of them, or Muslim. And they come for me with the Islam police. I don't even care what they say. They look like clowns. They look like clowns judging a Muslim person when they know nothing about it.
They do. I agree with that. They do. Because, I mean, if you're just looking for something bad to say about Chantal, there are millions of other things. You really don't have to use my religion to find something. You don't.
And they're not even Muslim whatsoever. So, but the fellow sisters, like, who get judged, especially reverts, we get judged hard, right? Because, or like laughed at. I feel like we get ridiculed more from the Muslim community, especially online.
Okay, I had no idea what she was talking about when she said this, because I'm like, who is ridiculing her on YouTube that's Muslim? I don't see it. I don't see that at all. And I thought, you know, she's not really on YouTube. She's on TikTok. She's on TikTok. And I haven't been to her TikTok page in some time. However, her comments are disabled. They're disabled. So no one is leaving her comments ridiculing her. I mean, as far as I know. And if they do, if she does have them open, she's deleting them. I don't see anyone ridiculing Chantal for, other than YouTube. Muslims ridiculing her? No. I don't ridicule her. I correct things. I call things out, but ridiculing? No, of course not. Of course not. So this is TikTok comments that she's reading on other people's TikTok videos, I think. I think that's what's going on here.
And I've gotten some of that criticism, and I've seen a lot of it too. And I myself have been judgmental sometimes, like when I see somebody wearing tight clothing and I'm thinking, that's not how it's supposed to be. But then I catch myself and I think, I don't like being judged. That's not my journey. I'm not the one to judge. I'm not God. I'm not Allah. Mm-hmm. That's between him and all the other Muslims.
Mm-hmm. She did say online, though. She didn't say in real life. She said online. I'll go back a little bit. So she's judging other people for wearing tight clothing. That's cute. Okay. Why? Because you can't? Is that why? Come on, let's be real.
They look like clowns judging a Muslim person when they know nothing about it. So, and they're not even Muslim whatsoever. So, but the fellow sisters, like, who get judged, especially reverts, we get judged hard, right? Because, or like laughed at. I feel like we get ridiculed more from the Muslim community, especially online. And I've gotten some of that criticism, and I've seen a lot of it too. And I myself have been judgmental sometimes, like when I see somebody wearing tight clothing and I'm thinking, that's not how it's supposed to be. But then I catch myself and I think, I don't like being judged. That's not my journey. I'm not the one to judge. I'm not God. I'm not Allah. That's between him and all the other Muslims. You know, that's up to them. So people also have different ways of interpreting a religion, you know.
Our religion is not up for interpretation. Again, this is fundamental, Chantal. This is fundamental. It's not up to you. It's not up to you to interpret things. That's one of the beauties about Islam. You don't have to guess. You don't have to say, well, I take this particular writing here and I'm going to apply it like this because that's my interpretation. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. There are separate, and we've discussed this many times. And I know I probably have a lot of new people here today. If you are liking today's stream, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing. But there's something called a medheb. And these are schools of thought. It's jurisprudence. In Arabic, it's called fiqh. Medheb. There are different medheb, and they tend to be regional. So I saw something crazy. I saw something crazy talking about medheb, okay? People are saying that she's praying like a man. That is specific to one medheb that she doesn't even have exposure to for where she is regionally in the world. That's one medheb. Each one has slight differences in different things. Most of them don't have differences in praying. This one medheb does, where there is a difference for man and woman. And people are flat out, broadly stating that Chantal is praying like a man. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Incorrect. And this is what makes people look like clowns. Straight up. And I know that it was a Muslim who posted this on another website. That person is probably practicing that medheb, and they don't know any different. For them, there is a man and a woman prayer, period. Now, you might say, well, don't they know about different madhab too? Good question, okay? I was talking to a man from Iraq. Like just, online, like, just feeling each other out a little bit, okay, from Iraq. And I started to talk about the different madhab and how things are practiced differently. And I wanted to know which madhab in his region of Iraq was widely practiced. He said, whoa, I'm a born Muslim and I don't know that much about madhab. So someone from the madhab that prays differently for a man and differently for a woman, they may not even know about the differences between the different madhabs. Something about reverts that I've noticed is that born Muslims will tend to practice the way that they were raised, which is not, please don't get me wrong, that is not incorrect. It's not wrong for them to practice how they were raised. That is how they are Muslim. They might not necessarily know what's done in Indonesia if they're from Africa. They may not know the differences and how to recognize them. And if this particular thing in Indonesia applies to this person in Kuwait, they may not know that. But madhab is interesting to me, so I do look into it pretty deeply for the most part. So, what was my original point? Oh my God, I'm going off on a tangent. What does praying like a man mean, Parik? They're saying, and I noticed it when I first came back from Egypt and I went to my first mosque. I said, oh, wow, I never saw anyone pray like that in Egypt. And I actually asked a family member back in Egypt, why do they do this here, but they do that there? And she taught me about madhab. She said they're probably they're probably following Imam Malik, the Maliki madhab. And I said, yes, they are. I know that they are. And she says, we don't do that in Egypt. We don't really have Malikis here. I was like, oh, well, okay. And then I'm like, wow, what more to this that I don't know about? Okay. Exactly, Rachel. Thank you. Hanafi. Abu Hanifa. Hanafi madhab. There are differences for the man and woman. Thank you so much, Rachel. Yes. I mean, and this person is a Muslim who posted this on another website, but they might be Hanafi. So that's what they know. Especially if they're born Muslim, that's what they know. They may not know beyond that. So that's one criticism, a really serious criticism, to say that she's praying incorrectly. And these people, for the most part, are probably wrong. Not good. Thank you, Juniper Billy Lawrence. Preparing for Purim? Sweet. Awesome. Have a wonderful Purim. Is it kind of like different accents? No. No, that's a good question, though. I do have a madhab map that I bring up from time to time when I really get on my soapbox. They are different teachers. You could look at them as teachers in regions. An imam from a different region. And there are like 4 or 5 worldwide in history. And they would make rulings on certain things because as an overhead, Islam does apply to all Muslims, okay? We all follow Islam. When it comes to, is this okay to do this like this or not? Well, one madhab may say, absolutely not. Definitely not. Another madhab, which is in another region under a different imam for their rulings, may say, you can do it, but it's not the preferred way to do it. Like, it's not bad, but, there are better ways to do it, and it's all a little bit different. So, they're not philosophers. They're actual religious scholars. So, what was my point to begin with? Let me rewind. See if I can think of it again. My tangents.
What's supposed to be, but then I catch myself and I think, I don't like being judged. That's not my journey. I'm not the one to judge. I'm not God. I'm not Allah. That's between him and all the other Muslims. That's up to them. So people also have different ways of interpreting a religion,
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what it was. So it's not up to us as Muslims to interpret things. That is not a thing. This is why we have fiqh. F-I-Q-H, if you want to Google it. If you want to Google something, Google fiqh, because that'll get you more confused than ever. And the Dunning-Kruger effect will start to dissipate a little bit because you think you have a couple of answers. Therefore, I can just Google it and I'll be able to say Chantal's a bad person because of this. If you start to look into Medheb, you will realize how much you don't know. You have no idea. Trust me. I don't Google things about my religion. I don't just Google. Why? It would make me more confused if I did. Fiqh? I spelled it. F-I-Q-H. I'll put it in the chat. So, fiqh is law. Jurisprudence, law. Did I write that? I wrote that with a G. It's Q. F-I-Q-H. Fiqh. So it's going to be different in Iraq than it is in Egypt, for sure. Absolutely. And if you want to look at Medheb in general, that's how you could Google it. It's Arabic, so it's transliterated. So there is no correct or incorrect way, but you will find it if you Google like with that spelling. So it's not up to us to interpret. It's already been done. There are people, these imams have been through university and studying for most of their lives. These are the people making the rulings so that you don't have to sit there and say, I interpret my religion like this, so I do this. No, that's not what we do. If we did that, Islam would be such a mess. Everyone would be doing everything differently. Well, I do it like this and she does it like that. Well, that's your interpretation. No, that's not what we do. These rulings have already been made. This is why Medheb is important. Which Medheb do you follow, Chantal? Do you follow the one that Salah follows? Do you follow the one that Kuwait in general follows? You need to know that. It's not up to you to interpret whether, and we got to this in her live stream with the music. She thinks she can interpret if music is allowed or not. She thought she could interpret whether Halloween, celebrating Halloween, is allowed or not. It's very clear. All of the scholars agree that Halloween is forbidden for Muslims to practice, acknowledge in any way. Absolutely not. And she says, as long as I'm not worshiping Satan, it's fine. Interpretation is not allowed, especially when you try to bend it to what you want.
So, I just mostly am continuing to read the Quran and learning a lot that way about the religion. And I realize maybe I should have done that a lot before actually taking the Shahada. But for me, it was like, they ask you basically, like before reverting, do you believe in that there's one God? Yes, I can take that off. I do. Do you believe that?
This is a confusing video. Thank you, Delulu. I hope yours is going well as well. And I hope you receive many, many blessings and that your fasting is accepted. Thank you. Thank you so much. So now she goes into this. This is not, pick a topic. This is a matter of video making. If you're going to talk about a topic, if you're going to pick a subject of the day, stick with it. Maybe write down a few bullet points of what you want to address so you can stay on topic. Saying like why you believe you're a Muslim. Okay. But we're not talking about your shahada or your actual reversion, like why you decided to become Muslim. You're saying that there's an online community of other Muslims who are ridiculing you and judging you. And I don't see that happening. What is that? What is she actually talking about?
Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his messenger and slave. And I do, because personally for me, and this is just my belief, everyone has their own, and you can believe what you want. I believe in the Islam, the Muslim, I believe in I believe the Muslim belief that Jesus was a prophet and he did perform miracles. Given to him by God, but I don't believe that God has a son or had a son, and I don't believe that Jesus was God. So that, to me, those two things meant that I could take the Shahada. But beyond that, there's a lot to learn about it, you know, and that's what I'm doing after the fact. So I'm just saying, you know, Muslim community, just think about that with reverts, how it can be overwhelming. And, you know, we have a right to our own journey, our own beliefs. We don't owe anything to anybody. We have the right to believe what we want, worship how we want, show it how we want. And if you're doing something that you think is better than another Muslim, good for you. You know, I would say just keep that to yourself, and that's between you and Allah. And
so is what you do, Chantal. What you do is between you and God. You don't need to tell us what you're doing. You don't need to tell us your beliefs. You want to be Muslim, just be Muslim. I'm Muslim. Do you see me coming on saying, well, I did this, but I don't know. I think rap is okay as long as there's no 2 Live Crew. I think that's a hadith somewhere that if it's 2 Live Crew, it's haram. But if it's MC Light, it's halal. I read that someplace. I know what I'm talking about.
You know, it's not like I'm doing anything super immoral or bad. And yeah, it's Islam is about a relationship between you and Allah. That's it. Not about, you know, judging other Muslims, you know. So yeah, that's just my thought on the whole community, how it can be a bit judgmental sometimes compared to what I'm used to. And
what you're used to. So you're not used to being judged. You're just used to being the judge and jury and executioner yourself. But you're not used to being judged? Okay.
And there's some rules that I have a hard time with, I have to say.
Santiago.
I know they're in place for...
I loved MC Light as a kid. I'm telling you. This was when female rap was... You know, these women, MC Light never shook her bits all over the place, ever. Fully clothed. Think of Paper Thin video. She is wearing a tracksuit and sneakers, fully covered. Yes.
Our own good.
Talking about hit the road, Sam. Don't you come back no more. That's the kind of female rap I like.
So,
is it halal or haram? It's none of your business if you're not Muslim. Don't worry about it. No, alhamdulillah.
So, you know, inshallah, someday I will get it. But there's some things that I still struggle with. And I think, you know, allow that patience, you know, just like Allah's patient with us as we're learning. So, anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to say. Just talk a bit of religion. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So I'll see you in the next one.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know. That's all I can say. To Chantal, stop talking. Please stop talking. Wear your hijab if you want to. Wear your jilbabs if you want to. Wear your abayas if you want to. I don't care what your wardrobe is. I really don't. W. Pizdets, that is really messed up, and I don't want that anywhere near my channel. Reporting anything to any authorities anywhere for anything is not what I stand for. Don't tip over the cows. Just leave them out to graze in the pasture. We're driving by. We're not getting in and flinging cow poop, okay? Please. My goodness. Unbelievable. So, I did begin to edit her live stream because the popcorn chewing was atrocious and offensive. Okay, it was offensive. I don't even know why. I don't even know how she's eating like that at all. I don't. Has she posted anything today yet? I wonder. It is bizarre, Elizabeth. It really is. I question, like, why is it so... If you think she's not paying the price, I mean, she's eating a triple cheeseburger with whatever it's called, heart attack fries, with diabetes, heart failure, kidney failure, cirrhosis of the liver, and like, oh, we need to see some consequences. Trust me, she's getting them. She's just not telling you about it. It doesn't mean that it's not happening. Don't worry about it. So let's take a look. And if that's not enough for you, okay, I understand if it's not, you know. Trust me, in our afterlife as Muslims, we are judged for everything. Everything. And that can be a pretty big deterrent for a lot of us in our behavior. Just thinking about that, we will answer for absolutely everything. So, all right. I don't know if I really want to do the chitty chat time. There were a couple things, but not enough to watch the whole thing because there was a lot of singing and there was a lot of popcorn shoving, which was very offensive to me. Let me roll back in the chat, and because I saw a bunch of questions, let me see if we can address some of those. All right, let's see. Chantal is rewriting the scriptures. Oh my God. Okay. So she's possibly been reading other people's comments, and just like the situation last week, she's taking up an offense on behalf of someone else, possibly. Poison Pettifor, I really don't know. Like, even on, I mean, I'm not on TikTok really, but even what I have seen, I have seen Muslims correcting each other here and there across the whole internet, and that's not a problem. That's not a problem. And it's something, especially, I actually have a link to Islam Reddit. If you look at the subreddit, it's a link in my description. If you want to have an in-depth conversation about Islam, I do recommend going over there, because if incorrect information is put out, it will be corrected. Someone will be right behind them saying, actually, or we're going to need a source for what you're citing here. You know, it's very on the level. Like, they don't allow a lot of, Chantalisms over there. Like, she talks about the music. I mean, and then proceeds to, make music videos. So I don't know. And she says, she said in her live stream, as long as it doesn't inspire you or influence you to do bad things, that is not in the ruling. That's not what it says. She's really trying to make it like Islam light for herself. You don't want to follow the rule. You don't want to do something. It is your choice. You don't have to divulge your sins to the world. But don't say that Islam allows something when it doesn't. That is misinformation. You will answer for that, putting out misinformation about this religion.
أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان 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 رمضان
Ramadan. Just Jamie, last night in her live, she said she's not checking her blood sugar anymore. I believe it. I believe that she prefers to stay ignorant. Ignorance is bliss, right? Triple cheeseburger and heart attack fries. I wouldn't want to check my blood sugar either, or my cholesterol. Yeah, makes sense to me. Makes sense. Okay, let's see. Just scrolling through. Thank you for praying. Thank you for clearing up the praying thing. And that's why it just looks foolish when people start saying things like this. It's like, it's foolish. They're making themselves look like fools, spreading that kind of thing. Hey, Lindsay. But she should be able to explain the difference of things that are thrown out at her. And I think that's part of where people don't believe that she's practicing. Kick better, Pandu. Yeah. I mean, if you have researched something, before I reverted, I had endless questions. And each time I got an answer to one of my questions, I had more questions about that. Or things that didn't sit right with me. Like, what about that though? And I would learn more and more and more. And that can be how you become you have a lot of information about one specific topic because you're interested in it. But her answers are very surface level and usually are incorrect. So she just needs to stop talking. She does. Delulu says, Chantal is trying to change the religion to fit her instead of changing herself. That is an excellent way to put it. That is true. I've done stuff knowing I shouldn't, but I know I'll have to answer for it. Exactly, Delulu. Same. Same. Exactly. Just because I'm not doing something that I should be doing doesn't mean that I have a different interpretation of the religion. No, I don't. I know what is required of me. I know what, with my free will, I am choosing not to do or choosing to do that is against that. Consciously making the decision to go against it. I don't try to make excuses by saying, well, that's not my interpretation. I think it's okay if it's like this or like this. I'm only fooling myself if I do that. And I'm not getting away with anything at all. I still have to answer for it. But the reason, admitting to myself, yes, I'm sinning. I am sinning by doing this. I'm not also adding on to that by saying, that I'm translating or I'm interpreting, and then putting out that as misinformation, as if my religion can be interpreted in multiple different ways, depending on you or your situation. So on top of sinning, I'll also have to answer for that by putting that out. That's false. I'd prefer just to answer for my own sin. And not the ripple effect that me putting out misinformation into the world has. A huge ripple effect. I don't want to have to answer for that. A lot of people will.
I love you, Chantal!
Period. ASCII, which Slayer spell are weak, has just joined. Okay, welcome. Hey, you got an interesting name there. Welcome. Hey. All right. I know I saw a bunch of questions, and maybe it was just too far back. Let's see. Isn't religion about following a certain set of rules because that's what you believe? I can't answer for all religions. That's not really what Islam is about. I don't think so. But every religion is different. Do dogs get stressed out during Ramadan? Huh. No. Your pets get stressed when you're fasting? They tend to follow my lead, generally. So if I'm relaxed, they're relaxed. In general, So, but I'm not stressed fasting. I'm usually very low energy. Girl World loves to get involved. Don't tap the glass at the exhibit. Yes, just watch. Just observe. Just observe. Seems like she's under the influence while eating during that live stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She is most of the time when she's eating. She goes into another realm, kind of. Almost like getting high, Yeah. You can recommend the Twix cookie dough bites at the movie theater, Wishnever? Ooh, so good. All right. For being raised Catholic and a Muslim revert, her relationship with religion is surprisingly Protestant, it? I was raised Catholic. I was Protestant for a little while. Before I reverted. Actually, for a long while. Yeah. That's funny. And remember, she is not required to fast right now. She has a medical exemption. She doesn't have to fast. So. Yeah, check out the new cities for weather. And we also have, I think it's exclamation 4. Let me see if it works, because it might not. I made a couple of new Nightbot commands while I had a few days off from streaming. Let's see. Invalid time zone. Boo. Okay. Okay. And that's the only way I can test it is when I'm live, too. All right. I think there's a couple more. I'll have to check. There's a scale in the afterlife? Okay. Is she supposed to be breaking the fast with this? And why is she doing it alone? You can break your fast with anything that you want. It's sunnah to break your fast with a date and water, which, remember, as we said, it's not required. It's just the way that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did it. It doesn't mean that we have to. Paraic has been a member for a month. She doesn't want to research anything. True. Can I add Nottinghamshire to the weather? Okay, let me write it down. Because if I don't, I will forget it. What good is a medical exemption during Ramadan? My goodness! Oh, he's so rude. So rude. My goodness. What good is a medical exemption during Ramadan if you're just going to continue to eat the foods that put you in... Oh, yeah. Well, I mean in general. And sometimes when I talk about Islam, I would say most of the time, it's not about Chantal. So people with diabetes have a medical exemption. They do not have to fast. So, yeah. It doesn't matter if she's fasting or not. It truly doesn't. And it shouldn't matter to any of us. It doesn't affect any of us at all. It doesn't affect me. It does not. Susie asked, do all Muslim women wear a hijab? Good question. No, they don't. No. But we are required to. But not everyone does. How long did it take you to feel fully confident after reverting? I'm still not. There will this is what I mean about the Dunning-Kruger effect. There will always be something that I don't know. Truly. There will always be things that I'm like, I'm going to have to look that up. Always. And even if I feel like I know the answer, I still want to double check. I'm definitely not. There's too much to know. There's no way to know it all in one lifetime. And I started late in life. I thought I saw a bunch of questions. Maybe not. Is it normal in Arab culture to never have iftar with your husband's family? Brooklyn to Brookston, are we talking about Chantal? I mean, we would be assuming that they're married. We'd be assuming a lot of things. You generally break your fast with people or alone. It doesn't really matter. But it is a big family time. Hey, Rebecca Louise, thank you. Dunning-Kruger effect is strong in Foodie Beauty. Lurking while grocery shopping, Lisa. Are you lurking ants working? In the aisle? Do it modestly. Oh, he is in a mood. He's in a mood. Walaikum salam, bright eyes. Hi. Doesn't affect us, but it bothers me greatly that she lies, especially about religion, and I'm not really even religious. This I don't understand. I truly don't. Like, why everyone's so offended on our behalf? Like, we're not. Like, this is not us. This does not represent us. I'm not offended by Chantal. I have a responsibility to correct her misinformation, but it doesn't offend me. It's a Dunning-Kruger. I'll put it in the chat if you want. When twerking, one must do it at a moderately quick speed. Yes, correct. And modestly if you are able. MMs are only men. Yeah. Dunning-Kruger. Dunning-Kruger effect. So the Dunning-Kruger effect is when you learn a little bit about something and you feel like, I know what, I got it. I got it down. I know it all. I'm good. And the more you learn, though, and the more you dive in, the more you realize how much you don't know. But a lot of people do stop at that surface level and think that they're just going to put out information about very important things that they have no business talking about at all. Including Chantal, but also many people in the community. Diane Kruger. I mean, probably the same thing. I don't know. Trying to manipulate her audience with religion bothers me no matter what the religion is. It's not just her. A ton of that ish goes on in the States today. Yeah, there's a lot of hypocrites in general, basically. Brooklyn to Brixton, can you explain the difference between a masjid and a mosque, and is it required for Muslims to visit them? A mosque is the English word for a masjid, so it's the same thing. Is it required? It's required for men, for sure, on Fridays especially. Women are not obligated to attend. You can. It's thought that women have more responsibilities and burdens on them, especially children. So if you are in a situation, it would be another burden to put on a woman to require her to go to the masjid. But men, I guess they feel aren't as burdened. So it's like, no, you gotta go. And it's important for everyone to have a sense of community. That's why it's good for everyone to go. So. All right, should I put on her recent live stream? It looks kind of weird. It's called Bring Me to Life. Is it a lot of singing? Because I don't want to hear that. I don't. What do you suggest? Should we do chitty chat time where she does talk about music being okay as long as it doesn't inspire you to do haram things? Or Bring Me to Life, the live stream from last night? I haven't seen that one at all. I also beg for no singing. Is it encouraged to speak to an imam before converting? It's not necessary. If you have questions that aren't being answered, then you should. But if you're comfortable reverting without, you don't have to. It's not required at all. At all. I think it's because of her public platform. If she can misrepresent Islam so confidently, she gives all faiths misrepresentation in a vicarious kind of way. I know, but why does that bother people so much is my question. How does it personally affect people to the point where they're like banging on their keyboards, looking up rules of a religion they never even bothered to research before? They don't even know any Muslims. And they're keyboard warriors banging on their keyboards, trying to find things that Chantal's doing wrong. Like, what brings people to that point, I guess, is my question. What brings people there? And then being still so enraged and so eager to say she's doing it wrong that you don't even care. I'm not talking to anyone specifically. That this person doing that doesn't even really care that they're putting out wrong information. Like, it's very emotional responses with people who are not the best people to be doing it at all. For me, it's a case-by-case basis. I would never tell someone how to practice, but Chantal is different. It's not just about religion, it's about the years of bullshit and misinformation. And this is just furthering it all. Okay. They're trying to get dirt on her. Yeah, but like, why? You know what I mean? Like, there's no one to report a list of things she's doing wrong in Islam to. There's no Islamic police. There's no religion high authority anywhere that you can give them a list and say, our sister Mariam needs your guidance. There's no one to do that with. Like, you know? I don't get it. I don't. Oh, Glamosaurus Rex, I'm glad you know now. You grew up around Muslims in 2 different countries. I've heard more religious debates in Girl World than real life. This is what I'm saying, Brooklyn and Brixton. It's like... This is what I'm saying. You know real Muslims in real life. And the people on here, like, doing a Friday khutbah from their YouTube channels. I don't even... It's like, wow. Wow. Okay. Chantal's a skid mark on humanity. I think she's roping Muslims into her... No, they're not. They're not being roped in. I can guarantee you that. No one is buying it. We don't call it out as blatantly and rudely as a lot of people do, because that's not what we do as Muslims. We can advise each other. It's not up to us to fire up a live stream and scream our heads off about what Chantal's doing wrong. That is not what we do. You'll never hear a Muslim do that. If someone does that and says that they're Muslim, they're just as bad as Chantal. So don't believe that any Muslims are being roped into it. We know what we're watching. When she recently posted a video of her, like, kind of praying, I didn't even begin, because this is not my place to do it. I didn't even begin to talk about, oh, well, this is this, and this is this, and this is how we know this. But let me assure you, all the Muslims that watch that see the same thing that I do. But why would we call it out to this community that can be a bunch of rabid dogs tearing into anyone and at the same time harming Muslims along the way, by the way? Why, I'm not putting that out. That's why you don't see it. But we see it. Trust me. You don't have to convince us. Trust me. It's clearly not fair to assign my own expectations to someone else, but I take that religious misinformation thing seriously. It's better to tie a millstone to his own neck and all that. Okay. Yeah. I think it bothers people because she reverted only for one reason, not because she truly believed in it. People following her for years know who she is and to be preached to by her now. Yeah. I mean, I get it. The hypocrisy. Like, you just want to cover your head and wear a tent. Okay, we get that. But, like, how does that... I guess the question would be, why would you take Chantal, and I'm not saying you, just in general people, why would people take Chantal as preaching to them? Like, why would that even be offensive? Like, you know who she is. You know who she is. You know what I mean? Like, you know she doesn't know what she's talking about. So why is that so offensive? I just shake my head. Life and Vibe, how's it going? Many of those entering these theological conversations have little study. Exactly. I mean, I don't think any, like a Google search at minimum, at maximum. I always say I don't get into that too much. I'm not a religious scholar. Yeah. And I mean, even just knowing a bunch of Muslims, it's still, like, that doesn't mean they're doing everything right. People are people. So, I work with a lot of Muslims and lived with Muslimas in university. I saw just a small percentage of the Islamophobia and hate they experienced in the early 2000s. And there was a lot of misinformation. Yes, red eyes. Yeah, there still is. There still is. A lot. A lot. I've left up a couple of Islamophobic comments. I actually have to unpause my comments. I put them on pause for the last few days because I did feel that I was being baited, like, maliciously. And I'm like, I'm not going to be policing my comment section during Ramadan because people can't control their inner evil, you know, so they are paused. So if you did try to, if anyone tried to put in a, if anyone did try to make a comment and didn't show up, that's why everything's being held for a while. But I did leave up an Islamophobic. I don't even think it's Islamophobic. Like, they don't fear Islam; they're hateful. So I did leave up a hateful comment about Islam, and like 11, 12 people liked it. And, you know, because I'm like, okay, now we know who you are. Thank you. Thank you for revealing yourself. Sometimes it is important to know who the bigots are. And it wasn't a sock account. They've been around for a long time. Do Muslims have hell and devil? Yes. 100%. Yes. Yeah. I think it affects people because we've seen her misconstrued SA, DV, binge eating, and now religion is just something else that she picked up to misconstrue. But how does it affect, like, I can see, and please, no one take this personally. I'm just having a discussion with you guys. If you're diabetic, I expect you to be pretty upset, okay? All right? If you are a victim of DV or a survivor of DV, I would expect you to be upset. SA? Yeah, be upset. But if you're not Muslim, why are you upset about this? That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't get. Please stop, sir. Sir, can you stop, please? Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Like, I'm just finding people are more offended on the behalf of Muslims than the Muslims are. And it's like, okay, can we... And that causes the Googling, is this haram, is this halal? And it's just causing more problems. So just, you know, chill out and realize that she's wrong. And you may never know the answer, but just assume that she's wrong. Like, all the time, basically. All the time. What is your issue, honey? I think the people watched her for years and watched her really talk about serious topics so badly and so wrong. This is just another thing that she's doing. Oh, yeah. I get that. I'm trying to be offensive. Check your DMs. Okay. John Galt can be offensive anytime he wants to because it's usually hilarious. Let's see. Oh, you guys. They just got better and better. Oh my God. John is getting really good with the AI. And there is a veiled woman. That's what we say, a woman wearing hijab. A veiled woman eating popcorn. There is an angry woman. Oh my God. I don't know which is the best one. Oh my God. These are awesome, John. Thank you. I'm not going to put them on the screen at the moment because it's Ramadan. But thank you. We will look at them at another time for sure. Juror number 6 says, problem is Chantal has no community involvement, so I wonder where she gets her knowledge on the religion. I would say TikTok and Instagram. There is no way that she's getting any kind, like she isn't even looking at a reliable source. It's like she's getting quotes. Oh, bless you. He sneezed so loud his snout hit the floor. Are you okay? Bless you. Oh, bless you. Are you okay? So cute. Okay. All right. People that are not diabetic are offended. People that are not diabetic are offended by how she treats diabetes. That's what I'm saying, though. Okay. Listen. Sorry. 1 sec. I'm trying to bring up her latest live stream and I'm getting an error on YouTube. My goodness. I can see you, Talia. I can see you. Let's see. But for the people that don't know who she is, imagine what they think. But really, if anyone would watch her and take her seriously, they're probably not that bright to begin with. Let's be honest. If they're really watching her for entertainment or to learn about Islam, they are seriously misguided as it is. So is there any hope for them anyway? Probably not. They'll learn on their own. They will. You know, I'm not concerned about those people, really. I'm concerned about the regulars in this community that are learning incorrect things and spreading incorrect things, because that will persist. Long after Chantal's gone, that will persist. So, we have Bring Me to Life. Oh my goodness. Do you need to be brought to life, Chantal? Or what? Who's taking advice from Chantal? Excellent question. I have no idea. Someone might be. Oh, that's not what we want. Sorry. Oh, sir. I'm going to have to let him out. He's just wilding out. Going crazy. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. It's going to happen again. No! God. Stop it. God, please. Let me put some cold on my leg. Oh. Sorry, Salah. Can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. Everybody like or dislike the stream? I think either one counts for engagement. Am I right? I don't know anymore. Okay. Hey, pause champ. Save me from the nothing I've become. That's so negative. Why is goth music like that? Is there any happy goth music? Hi, Allison. Love the sound of rain. No, it's meant to bring you down. That's why it's called Goth. Creepy Corner, thank you for gifting an Are You Serious membership. Thank you. Thank you, Creepy Corner. It looks like juror number 6 received it. Thank you so much. You read the Quran, Miss T, just out of interest? It's far too strict for me, not open to a lot of interpretation. Exactly. Being Catholic lets me start new every week. Every Sunday's a new start. I get it. I totally get it. But you see, after reading it, right, that it's not up to Chantal to decide what music's okay and not okay, and if she can celebrate Halloween as long as it's in a certain way, right? It's very, yeah, it's not up to us. Yeah. Hi, Krista. Hello. Oh my gosh, Tangerine, Jimmy, kicking it with KJ, Caroline, Gemini. Hello, Capone. Kiki, Stephanie, Green Grapes, Shelly. Hello. You guys? Give me a minute. What was I going to do? Bipis, hello. You ready to bees? SUP, Sigmund, Diane, Chris. Go watch my lobster mac and cheese video on repeat. Hi, Allison.
I'm good. Suanola. Welcome salam. Hello. Hi, Charles. Kitty. I'm up to no good. Helene. Hi. Evanescence. Karaoke. Brenda. Hi, Joel. You're getting braces? Good luck. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, you know. So, Brianna. It's daylight. Ghost story. Hi, Paula. Wake me up. I'll do that guy. The crappy guy singer. You got an ad for butter? What kind was it? Land O'Lakes? We don't have Land O'Lakes here. We have Elm.
Right, Chantal. It's not the West. It's not. There's going to be a lot of things that are different. What the Fork says, I thought about how to word this, so it took a minute. I think everyone is so fired up at her because she's talking something so important and disrespecting it, than talking like she's a scholar about it. So is it like the false confidence she has, like as if she knows what she's talking about, but everyone knows it's BS? Is that like just like the being bad, like when someone, like it's like your intelligence being insulted? Is that like how it feels? Like we know she doesn't know what she's talking about, but she's trying to talk down to us as if she does know exactly. It seems like, okay. So what the Fork? It looks like the time invested in writing your comment was well spent, because people are agreeing with that. Okay. So that's why people are so eager to say she's wrong. Which I understand. But if you do have respect for the religion, if you do think it's important not to take it lightly, then just realize it's not up to anyone in particular to call it out. If you don't practice the religion, it's not up to you to say something about it. It's just not. It's doing more harm than even she is, honestly. Why do we think she only films by candlelight now? She can't afford the electricity anymore. She probably thinks it's putting on like a romantic glow under her face. Mm-hmm.
Mariah. Okay, I'm gonna put makeup to show you how I can look alive, okay? Hi, Jenna. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I missed you guys. I haven't been feeling like... I hated social media for the last few days. Hi, Billy. It's 0006 right now. Hey, Paul Freed. What movie? That triple burger looked good. Every time life is boring, you don't go live. I know. Yeah, the guy sucked. Hi, Shelby. Your hubby makes butter for Land O'Lakes? No way. That's a cool job. Hey, Paul. Your husband's a professional butter churner. I don't know what's been happening on social media. I'm just tired of it. You ever just get tired of everything you see on social media? Green grapes? Yeah, probably Melly. No, I didn't go out for iftar. Can you show us the makeup products? Sure, Kiki. I use the same ones for years now. So I only have to show you once and you'll, makeup in the... Okay, this is crackhead behavior. No, this is, you're fasting all day. And I feel like people think I'm, like, dead to, like, just dead already, So I have to put makeup to show you.
Oh. Dead already? Like real dead? Like dead? Or what? Okay. Someone said she's acting like a crackhead. I mean, maybe. She could be. Yeah. I mean, she does seem very animated. That's true. She's only at 1.25. Darkest Coven says, I think we all just wanted to stop talking about it, like you said. Yeah, I could see that. But we know she's a very, what's the word? Contradictory. Like whatever you say, she's going to say the opposite. Like that's just, oppositional, right? So I think the more people push back and say what you're doing, and then using the strong language of haram, which really, people are mostly wrong when they use it, but saying that to her is just going to make her come back even harder. Like she's never going to stop as long as there's a back and forth, ever. She'll never stop. But people, contrarian, thank you, Juno. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, but it's like, so it's never going to end, because there will always be people who want to feel like religious scholars and like, okay, let me put on my robe and, I'm going to, eat a couple dates and tell Chantal about her religion. You know, so it just compounds and it gets worse and worse and worse. So all I can do is just try to correct the misinformation. If people didn't respond, she'd move on. Yes. Because she wants to be right. So just say she's right. You're teaching us so much. You're right. And she would probably stop talking about it. And she would want to pick another topic that she can be contrarian about. Jen Wall, thank you for gifting 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jen. Looks like Omi Omi got one. Nisi Nisi, Desiree, Green Feces in Everyday Mariam's Throat, and Spooky Von Sweets. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Much difference. A little bit. Even just mascara. Just watch, okay? I'm Canadian, yeah. Your butterball was cute. Dank fondue. Oh my gosh. I think we all know. No, not sleeping all day. Sleeping in between prayers sometimes, yeah. Are you following Nell's trip to Cal? No, I don't know why people watch them. I don't get it. She says the most disgusting things I ever heard. Hey Jenna, I saw a snippet of like, I think Jessica Meska's stream because like, she like streams all their streams or whatever. I'm like, what's the big deal? People are talking about this. Now, like, who the hell is this? What's going on? So I go and check and I tune in to her like saying that she wishes somebody she doesn't like would be raped by their father. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm tuning out. Bye. That's enough internet for today. So no, I don't keep up with that crap. Unless I want to be in a bad, icky mood. Okay, guys. I have to remind you once again, this lovely makeup bag my sister gave me. Anything my sister gives me, I love. Because, you know, I love my sis. I'm not going to put foundation because I have a filter. I don't need it. Hey, Siam. Going to Umrah. Inshallah, yes. Hello, Jin E. Pondu. Yoga. Yeah. I saw it.
She won't go to the Avenues Mall. She's not doing Umrah anytime soon. She won't even go to the Avenues Mall and walk around. I mean, come on now. Come on. Come on. Fran, you've asked me probably 10 times how to gift a membership. I tell you every single time. So it's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to say that you would if you could or that you want to. You know, people have told you how to do it. Okay? I'm just saying. It's okay. You don't have to. I thought she didn't use filters. True. Maybe she does need some foundation.
And I was like, wow, like she was running off the mouth. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that side of the internet anymore. Thank you. My heart hurt for my sister. You seem to struggle much. A Muslim woman's sister. Maybe. I don't know. I struggle with being social as well, honestly, unless it's online. But I do struggle mentally a lot. Yeah, for sure. All right. Just watch. But talking to you guys honestly makes me in a better mood. There's nothing wrong with that. You guys are real humans. What are you going to sing for karaoke? Sing Change in the House of Flies. I shouldn't be promoting that song.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones gifted 5 memberships, and looks like Purple Spirit got one, Francis, Life and Vibe got one, MYOB, and Rat Eyes. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Sing. Let's do Evil Queen makeup. No, I'm kidding. I can't do eyeliner and talk. Non, là, c'est vraiment impossible. Okay, that's step one. Yelling and bathing. What? Oh. No offense. I mean, I'm not like bad mouthing. I don't like bad mouthing anybody, but I'm just like, I can't listen to that kind of stuff. Candlelight. Fake candles. Do I have a Muslim circle? No. Hey Cynthia, horror movie vibes. We watched Cabin in the Woods last night. You guys remember that? That movie? A Muslim weight loss group? I don't know why it has to be Muslim, but... Hello guys. Aha. Where's my black eyeliner? I always have to have a kohl pencil. Here it is. He really liked the movie, yeah. Because he gets bored quick if the movie's not, like, exciting right away. He actually fell asleep, so he probably... I sent him a message, I'm like, I'm live. Putting white eyeliner makes you look more awake. Yeah, it does. Do I ever watch Teen Sass? That's a negative. I don't watch too many people anymore on here. Okay, actually, I watch a lot of channels like that do like compilations, like Lazy Masquerade or like Dark Side of like stuff. And like I was watching a story about this like guy, is it Willie Two Guns or something like that? Like it was like dark things that happen on live stream. Anyways, there's these people. Hi Sarah. Floppers. I'm doing my makeup at midnight because it's a live stream and I want to look more live. Anyways, this guy was doing shots. Like people were daring him to do shots, and his buddies were like egging him on and like like somebody sent $21 to do like a huge glass of shots, and he was on medication where he's not supposed to drink. And his friends were like, do it, you know. So anyway, he did the shots, and then he started like getting incoherent, like alcohol poisoning.
Oh my God,
and
what is
his
she
friends
talking
were just, like,
about?
Like just like standing there, like poking on his head, putting face paint on him.
I didn't miss this.
Anyway, he ended up like going into a coma,
Okay.
and then like dying 25 days later.
Oh, okay. Good story. Cool story, Chantal.
Like that's insane.
Thanks for the story time.
I'm so glad I don't drink anything anymore. Like I don't miss that.
Yeah.
Legally blonde.
What brand of mascara are you using?
You know,
Tell us
mascara's,
about...
like drying up.
Yeah. It's old. It's time to throw it away, Chantal. If you have mascara that's dried up.
It's like all crusty.
Crusty mascara. Sounds healthy. But tell us more about this alcohol poisoning.
Actually, there's like a little glass in it, so I'm like,
A huge glass of shots. Come
that's a
on.
sweetie beauty. No, just joking.
She's
So that way
a-
I can have two, that in case.
She's a dark person. She is a dark person. She likes dark things. You know? She doesn't have any positive things to add. Oh, I'm so glad I muted it. She's singing. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Okay. All right then. Does anyone know, like, if this is worth watching? Because I haven't seen this at all. She's telling you about the streamers who make content about drugs and alcohol. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. That's nice. Yeah. You like dark stuff, but you're not evil like Chantal. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's a difference between, I mean, John Galt knows I watch, like, dictator-type documentaries. I'm interested in, like, it's, you know, how do they come to power? How are people fooled by them? And how does it evolve? Was that their plan to begin with? You know, did it just happen, you know? So that kind of thing? Yeah. But, like, exactly, Fatty to Fed. Morally bankrupt with a dark soul. Right. Spooky Von Sweets, I don't think you and I emanate darkness. You know? Like, people don't feel awful when they're around us. They do with her. Which says a lot about the Beezers. You know?
I can
combine it into a superblack. Yeah.
And look at this. Emotional instability can stem from diabetes. There's such a thing as diabetic rage. Well, just give her an excuse. She'll fly into one.
The piss. Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Victoria. Not Victoria. Yes, I saw that. The guy, yeah. I saw that. That was dark. What happened to that girl on my stream?
It's
All
curiosity and sociology? Okay.
Will I go? Yes. Hi, Vanna. I know, teardrop. I got lucky with this. It is expensive, like, you know, because, yeah, sometimes, like, especially therapy, like, it's super expensive. But I guess it's, like, what you, I don't know, people say, oh, you should prioritize that, but, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
My dentist says I have plenty of plaque.
This is the problem. She starts talking about something where it's like, okay, she's talking about therapy, what, you know, it's expensive, you know, I should prioritize that. And then someone distracts her with something ridiculous, going to the dentist. Like, just, if she doesn't get therapy, if she doesn't get mental health, I mean, that's what she's going to lose her life to. It's her mental health and addiction that compels her to eat to her death. That's what's doing it. I mean, if you don't get therapy and deal with this, it's just a matter of time.
Jenna, your like a prayer was good, at least your first few months. Thank you. Yeah, I always put the cathedral bathroom reverb on when I sing. You know, bipolar type 1. How did you know you're bipolar? Hi, Ghostface.
It's called going to a doctor and getting a diagnosis. That's how you find out what your diagnosis is, Chantal. Why do you have to explain this to people? How did you find out? She didn't read the DSM and start checking off boxes. She went to a doctor, a psychiatrist, hopefully, and got a legit diagnosis. That's how you do that. Anyone can do it. Literally anyone.
Manic or something, because I go like insane. But if I have medication, I'm more like, you know, calm. Otherwise, I feel like I'm going insane. It's not a good feeling.
Yeah, you have problems.
Yeah, SCP.
You need a proper
I don't have
diagnosis.
my records, like, I don't think, like, I want to have a more in-depth diagnosis than just like depression, you know?
Yeah, because it's definitely not just depression. That is true. And she's trying to say, oh, I don't have my records with me. No one expects you to get copies of your medical records and bring them with you on the airplane from Canada. Okay? You gotta, you know, they can call your doctor. If you have that much of a history, they can call the office. They can have them sent over. I mean, it's just she's putting all of these barriers in her way to getting actual help because she doesn't want it. She wants to stay in her addiction.
Show them your videos. I'll get kicked out of here. I'm kidding. Shelly, I just used my audio recorder. Going into mental health. Oh, really?
What's this? See, Sarah has been inpatient in the hospital 3 times. So she has a diagnosis. That's how she got it, Chantal. Your mama says, what do you think about FFG dragging Shannon's husband for being racist? Is there a lot of immigrants in Court? And does B.O.? What's B.O.? B.O.? Who, is that a person? Does B.O. like black people? I don't know what he means by that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, really, teardrop? Yeah, anxiety is no joke. Yo, Mama, what do you think about FFG dragging Shannon's husband for being racist? Is there a lot of immigrants in court and does... like, what? Like, who's B.O.? Thank you for the super chat, yo, Mama. You just want talking points on the drama, don't you?
Oh, the dog.
I have, like, an opinion, like... Okay, no, I have to say...
Thank you.
I don't care about those people whatsoever, so I just ignore, but... I did see what her husband wrote, and I'm like, 100% disgust. Like, I can't even tell you how disgusting that is. Like, he basically called, like, I don't know which race he was referring to, probably Middle Eastern people, by saying they're sandal-wearing goat. All I'm saying is that if he said that to Salah's face, he wouldn't have one anymore. You're a cuckold if you let your wife kiss another man and grind on him. That's just... You're an idiot. People who are that, like, say racist things like that against other... they have no brains. They have no brains. I don't know.
This is like the ultimate chat, okay? We got Yo Mama, we got Chantal, who was just dragging Yo Mama not too long ago. Now he's sending her super chats. I mean, okay. And then we got Capone Boxer in there saying everyone wears sandals. This is the ultimate chat. These three people. Hey, Marwa, how's it going? Nice to see you. He always knows how to bait her into drama. She's very baitable. Yeah, she doesn't even stop for a second to consider that she might be getting baited. Yeah, she loves saying cuckold. Oh, jeez.
Forget the bomb making. Oh, yeah, bomb. Oh, yeah, so yeah, probably. Yeah. So disgusting. It's so disgusting. It's like just whatever.
Okay.
I wear sandals and I'm white. Exactly. And who was that one? The Unabomber was white. So eat crap. And as I'm saying that during Ramadan, it's after fasting hours, so eat it.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah.
أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان 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 رمضان.
Yeah, no. It doesn't matter if it's after fasting hours, Chantal. Just stop, okay? Stop. If you can't control your emotions, log off. Log off. That's what you should do. Log off.
I've had Lucky Slow Bonita stuck in my head for 3 days, thank you. It was disgusting and royal, yep. What a stupid, he just named off like every stereotype.
Little Seven. I like that. It's true, though. So she's a cuckold for allowing her husband to interact with a beezer. Yeah, she didn't seem to have a problem with that. Right. True. True. Now why are we being punished? It's because of Chantal. Okay. Yeah.
I thought it was probably funny. Most people, and he posted on Facebook, like most people post like quotes like, you know, live, laugh, love kind of thing, you know, with
That's what
butterflies.
you post,
Hi,
Chantal.
Talia. Cuckold is called the youth. Yes, you're right.
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah, basically, if you watch your wife grind on another guy and kiss him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ava.
Well, you watched your husband. You watched your husband say what he said in text and verbally. Also, verbally, Chantal, you know? Let's not be a hypocrite now. Come on now. Come on. Mm-hmm.
Like how hypocrisy you are.
True. True. She is.
Exactly. But even more racist towards First Nation people, there's a serial killer that targets them in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Probably Brenda. Immigrants do not get everything handed to them coming into Canada. Yeah, if you're mad at immigrants taking your jobs, probably because you're not qualified, you bum. I'm sorry, I have trouble holding my tongue. That's why you said the super chat, yo mama, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you realize it way too late.
Come
though.
here and say all those things. Come here and say all those things to a Middle Eastern person. I dare you. You don't have the balls. You don't. It's Ramadan.
Why is she setting up physical fights between hypothetical people? Shannon's husband. I don't know. Have I been gone too long? Because I'm just, it's very tough to engage with this still.
Okay, yes.
It's only been a few days.
Apparently he doesn't work too. The blue pillow. Yeah, it's back here. I'm covering it. Immigrants do the worst jobs that people don't want to do but get sick for it. It's always the people who are not qualified and like have no qualifications to work who blame the immigrants for taking their jobs. No, blame yourself. Oh yeah, her favorite word, creepy, eh? Anyways, if I were them, I would just stay offline. But it's none of my business.
Right.
You like misbehaving?
So,
More tasty restaurants for the immigrants. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
exactly.
That's what I don't like about Cornwall. It's too white. You know, actually, the best restaurants in Cornwall are from non-white people. They're from Greek people. Philo's, Greek owners. Louis Pizzeria, little cute Greek man. He's so.
I'm kind of, my feel physically, brain cells shriveling up. I do. They're shriveling. We're talking about, when we're talking about diversity, where she's from, we're talking about restaurants, about food. Oh, I don't know how long we're going to listen to this. So, let's continue.
George, but he's so nice. Greek man. King George, Greek restaurant. There you go. Yeah, I have some candles from fake ones. Crime Scene Investigative Edition and Head Detective. I don't mean cute as in like good looking, but you know what I mean. Like teddy bear cute, kind of. I don't know. Like that kind of cute.
Marwa, have a wonderful rest of your day. Ramadan Mubarak.
Diversity is delicious, yeah.
And have a
Thank you,
heppic.
Yeah, them for sure, Stanley. I agree. Elemental, I have not watched it, no. I haven't watched like a new Disney movie in a long time. No. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out. Is nobody excited? Hello, have you not seen the trailer? It's about immigration, really? My birthday.
Yeah,
Am I
it
doing
is
anything
coming
special?
up.
Salon wants to take me out anywhere I want to go.
Really?
Stuff like that, but
He wants to take you out to eat. Of course he does. I mean, come on. And a heppic owie owie. Yeah, Marwa. Of course he does. 5 days till Chantal's 40th birthday, and he's offering to take her out to dinner. That's like the last thing she needs. Clearly he doesn't want you around for many more years. It doesn't seem like. I don't think a dinner is the best idea. If he loves you.
I don't know. I have to think about it, teardrop. But you're right, it is. Crazy, please focus your time on your child and not for the beauty. She can do nothing for you in life. Invest in your child. Yeah, really. This loser makes fun of me every time I go live, okay? Oh, God. You should...
Shannon talked so much trash about your supposed financial support of Salah, yet she's been supporting her husband this whole time. Hypocrisy. Okay.
Like how hypocrisy you are.
Okay. Is this where she admits that Salah isn't working? I assume it's coming up pretty soon, huh? Okay, I'm listening, Lucy Jane. I'm keeping an eye on you. I see you, Okay. I see you're like, wait, it's coming, pay attention. Okay, I'm on it. I'm listening.
You should be thanking me. You should be thanking me
Oh.
for paying your bills and affording you to take care of your child and take them to Disneyland with my content. You're welcome, Jay Leno.
God.
Shannon talks so much trash about your supposed financial support of Salah, yet she's been supporting her husband this whole time. Hypocrisy. Thank you, Yo Mama. You're right. Yes, but this is it, Yo Mama. They're all hypocrites. We've been saying this, and it just keeps coming out and coming out. Yes. Okay, like, happy birthday, SUP. Listen. The things I could tell you about their relationship, I'm not going to lower myself to that level.
But I'm sure you will eventually. Let's slow it down so we can make sure to catch it. I'm sure she will lower herself within a few days if it comes up again. Mm-hmm.
They have some nerve. Yes, they have some nerve. Like, you're going to talk about my husband, what he did. He didn't even cheat in real life. You cheated on your husband at least 2 times that I can count with Andre. What about Andre?
Andre?
Yeah, so can it?
Who's Andre?
You had a whole ass affair.
I don't care.
You kicked your husband out.
So did your husband.
Like,
who cares? I don't care. I don't care about these people's lives.
Some guy she was on with. I already talked about this a while ago.
Okay. Well, we weren't all there,
Like,
but I don't care anyway.
Whatever. Hey, I'm just giving it right back to her. She talks about my relationship, so.
Okay. Itchy palms.
For 6 hours on her anniversary, and I never said anything about that. I never talk back to these people compared to what they say about me.
Okay. Never.
Lord,
Never.
God, give me strength. Yeah, that's easier said than done, Robin. You try being in my shoes and having these moron hypocrites come after you in every way.
Okay.
They are horrible, illegally blonde. Hi, Rose. Wife swap? No, I would never do it. I haven't seen it yet. You know what kind of person she is?
I mean, wife swap might be happening, whether it's on TV or not. You know, she might get swapped out eventually. Okay, did I miss it or is it still coming up? Because I'm still listening. Okay. The only reason Salat didn't have a physical affair is because she rushed back to him. Oh yeah, that's true. He told Kybella to take out a loan to fly there while Chantal was in Canada and stay with him. He didn't even have the manners to pay for her plane ticket. God. And you're right. If she was able to get a loan, that's okay, Lucy Jane. That's okay. I might have missed it too, though, because she's got a lot going on here. It's okay. If you say it happened on this live stream, it happened. I know you're legit, Lucy Jane. You've never led me astray. There are people who do, for sure. She flew back within, oh yeah, she was right back there. Okay.
Know someone like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I've been friends with this person for like years. And like, because of that, I don't like to talk about her like online that much, you know, but like the things she said about me and my situations have been disgusting, and like just making up things about the past. I don't know. Just stupid. So yeah, she has nothing interesting. Yeah, I know. He nearly hit someone else's wife over a wet floor. Oh yeah, I saw that one, Talia. like full out almost DV moment. It was so, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. Wife swap is like, I don't know, it's so weird. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's still cheating. It does hurt for sure, you know? But I think there's levels. Like, if somebody was just caught texting somebody versus if they had a baby with someone, would that not be a lot worse? You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like,
I guess if you have to justify staying with a cheater, you'll tell yourself anything. A cheater's a cheater, you know? The sentence she said was, her husband also doesn't work. Oh, wow. Sorry. Okay, here's the thing. I did hear that, but this is why I have the chat up. I think she was reading the chat. Because this person was saying not only is her husband racist, but he also doesn't work. We'll go back. This is why it's so important to have the chat.
crime scene investigative pillow edition and head detective. I don't mean cute as in like good looking, but you know what I mean. Like teddy bear cute, kind of. I don't know. Like that kind of cute. Diversity is delicious, yeah. Thank you, banana. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out. Is nobody? You should be thanking me. You should be thanking me for paying your bills and affording you to take care of your child and take them to Disneyland with my content. You're welcome, Jay Leno. Shannon talks so much trash about your supposed financial support of Salah, yet she's been supporting her husband this whole time. Hypocrisy. Thank you, Yo Mama. You're right. Yes, but this is it, Yo Mama. They're all hypocrites. We've been saying this, and it just keeps coming out and coming out. Yes, yes. Okay, like, happy birthday, SUP. Listen, the things I could tell you about their relationship, I'm not going to lower myself to that level, but they have some nerve. Yes, they have some nerve. Like, you're going to talk about my husband, what he did. He didn't even cheat in real life. You cheated on your husband at least 2 times that I can count with Andre. What about Andre? Yeah, so can it. You had a whole ass affair. You kicked your husband out. Like, anyway. Some guy she was on with, I already talked about this a while ago. Like, whatever.
She's referring to Just Reason Today. That's who she's calling Jay Leno.
Hey, I'm just giving it right back to her. She talks about my relationship, so.
Keep scratching that
For
hand.
6 hours on her anniversary, and I never said anything about that. I never talk back to these people compared to what they say about me.
Never. Why is your hand so itchy?
Lord, God, give me strength. Yeah, that's easier said than done, Robin. You try being in my shoes and having these moron hypocrites come after you in every way. They are horrible, illegally blonde. Hi, Rose. Wife swap? No, I would never do it. I have seen it, yeah. You know what kind of person she is, Chantel. We all know someone like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I've been friends with this person for like years. And like, because of that, I don't like to talk about her like online that much, you know, but
That's so true,
the things
Lindsay.
she said about me and my situations have been disgusting, and like just making up things about the past. I don't know. It's stupid.
Oh yeah, elephant flowers.
So, yeah.
She paid for my new monitor. Yeah, she pays for Just Breeze and Today's trip to wherever, you know, it's everywhere apparently. She paid for my whole streaming setup. Yeah, she paid for my monitor. She paid, yeah, she pays for everything. You know, she's paying people's rent. She's paying college funds, 529 plans. I mean, she's practically a bank, really.
Nothing interesting. Yeah, I know.
She can't afford
You know, get
me,
someone else to look over a
but
wet floor. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Talia.
I try to make her feel like she
Full out
can,
almost DV moment. So
because I don't want her to feel
I know.
bad.
yeah, I don't think so. But wife swap is like. I don't
It's
know,
coming
so-
up. Can she claim you as a
Yeah.
dependent? Well, you'd have to file
Yeah,
your
I know it's something
taxes.
It does hurt for sure, you know. But I think there's levels. Like if somebody was just caught texting somebody versus if they had a baby with someone, would that not be a lot worse? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh wait, did we miss it?
no, that would be no. Hi Sylvia. That would be like get me my shovel. No. Mod me so I can time out Valley for 300 seconds. Why? I don't even see her here. There's one creator who stalks her. Who? Me? You can forget, but you don't need to forget. Yeah. Oh, the Christian crazy one. Yeah, the crazy
It was
lady.
before that.
I'm very.
It was when your mama referenced the dog. Okay.
I've had Lucky Slow Bonita stuck in my head for 3 days. Thank you. It was disgusting and vile. Yep.
Yeah, it's
It
coming
was-
up
he
here.
just named
I
off
think.
like every stereotype and thought it was probably funny. Most people, he posted it on Facebook. Like most people post like quotes like, you know, live, laugh, love kind of thing, you know, with butterflies. Hi, Talia. Cuckold is called the day youth. Yes, you're right. Yeah, basically, if you watch your wife grind on another guy and kiss him.
I
Yeah,
won't
Ava.
say it again.
Exactly. But even more racist towards First Nation people. There's a serial killer that targets them in Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Look at Brenda. Didn't you say a lot was a cuckold? Yes, she did. Yep.
Probably Brenda. Immigrants do not get everything handed to them coming into Canada. Yeah, if you're mad at immigrants taking your jobs, probably because you're not qualified, you bum. I'm sorry, I have trouble holding my tongue. That's why you said the super chat, yo mama, isn't it? Come here and say all those things. Come here and say all those things to a Middle Eastern person. I dare you. You don't have the balls. You don't. It's Ramadan. Let's behave. Okay, yes. Let's behave.
Fitna.
Apparently he doesn't work too. The blue pill. Yeah, it's back here. I'm covering it. Immigrants do the worst jobs that people don't want.
It's coming
Get
up.
sick for it. It's always the people who are not qualified and like have no qualifications to work who blame the immigrants for taking their job. No, blame yourself. Oh yeah, her favorite word, creepy, eh? Anyways, if I were them, I would just stay offline. But it's none of my business. You like misbehaving? More tasty restaurants for the immigrants. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I don't like about Cornwall. It's too white.
Exactly.
Actually, the best restaurants in Cornwall are from non-white people. They're from Greek people. Philo's, Greek owners. Louis Pizzeria, little cute Greek man. He's
How
so
would you
short, but
classify
he's so
them?
nice.
The Greeks,
Greek man.
Chantal, and Glamosaurus Rex says, we don't claim you, basically, right? Or something. What? That You're Greek, right, Glamosaurus Rex? Yeah. I mean, would you consider yourself to be white? Would you consider yourself, the people who live in Greece, the Greeks, to be white? I mean, I believe so. I don't know why she thinks this. I don't know. I mean, it's just like the stupidity. The stupidity is sometimes just, it's too much. It's too much at times. It is. I have a new sound effect, by the way. Oh, I meant to use it. Oh, maybe I still can. There were so many times I could have. Oh. Wait, what's this?
I really should have tried harder to make better content. But you know what? Then I think I'm right where I need to be, honestly.
Yeah, you're right where you need to be. that the quality of that sound could be a little bit better, but yeah.
I've always just had trouble with stupidity, like just nonsense. I can't stand it. It's a pet peeve of mine, and yeah.
King George, Greek restaurant. There you go. Yeah, I have some candles, some fake ones.
Oh, I found the other one.
Crime Scene Investigative Edition and Head Detective. I don't mean cute as in like good looking, but you know what I mean. Like teddy bear cute, kind of. I don't know. Like that kind of cute. Diversity is delicious, yeah. Thank you, banana. Yeah, them for sure, Stanley. I agree. Elemental, I have not watched it, no. I haven't watched like a new Disney movie in a long time. No. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out. Is nobody excited? Hello, have you not seen the trailer? It's about immigration, really? My birthday. Am I doing anything special? Someone wants to take me out anywhere I want to go eat and stuff like that, but I don't know. I have to think about it, teardrop. But you're right, it is. Crazy, please focus your time on your child and not for the beauty. She can do nothing for you in life and invest in your childhood. Yeah, really. This loser makes fun of me every time I go live, okay? You should be thanking me. You should be thanking me for paying your bills and affording you to take care of your child.
Where did I miss it? I don't know where I missed it. Can you please, sir, please, just, oh my God. Sorry, Glamosaurus Rex, I totally misquoted you. Yeah. You said, Greeks don't like her. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. He's been trying to take her out since that bad wiring job in the old apartment. In the bathroom. Like, yeah, what a great to put exposed wiring in the bathroom next to where she takes a shower.
And take them to Disneyland with my content.
True.
You're welcome, Jada. Sharon takes so much talk about your supposed financial support, so I guess she been
Not until
supporting her
later?
husband's full-time hypocrisy. Thank you, Yo Mama. You're right. Yes, this is it, Yo Mama.
Let me download a
They're all
transcript.
hypocrites. We've been saying this, and it just keeps coming out and coming
We don't
out.
have time for all this
Yes.
nonsense.
Yes. Okay, like, happy birthday, SUP. Listen,
Get the transcript.
the things I could tell you about their relationship, I'm not going to lower myself to that level, but they have some nerve. Yes, they have some nerve. Like, you're going to talk about my husband, what he did. He didn't even cheat in real life. You cheated on your husband at least 2 times that I can count with Andre. What about Andre? Yeah, so can it. You had a whole ass affair. You kicked your husband out. Like, anyway. Some guy she was on with, I already talked about this a while ago. Like, whatever. Hey, I'm just giving it right back to her. She talks about my relationship, so. You have 2 first names. For 6 hours on her anniversary, and I never said anything about that. I never talk back to these people compared to what they say about me. Lord, God, give me strength. Yeah, that's easier said than done, Robin. You try being in my shoes and having these moron hypocrites come after you in every way. They are horrible, illegally blonde. Hi, Rose. Wife swap? No, I would never do it. I have seen it, yeah. You know what kind of person she is, Chantel? We all know someone like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I've been friends with this person for like years. And like, because of that, I don't like to talk about her like online that much, you know, but like the thing she said about me and my situations have been disgusting and like just making up things about the past. I don't know. Just stupid. So yeah, she's nothing interesting. Yeah, I know. He nearly hit someone else's wife over a wet floor. Oh yeah, I saw that one, Talia. like full. Do I have to fast eat? I don't have to. Yeah, I know, right? Teardrop. Let us see them. They're in the other room. I don't want to wake them up. I still drink the Unimate Blue Pot. Carolina,
I found
I'm
it.
busting you up. Where are you going out? Ghostface, exactly. Yeah. Yep. They're not car air fresheners now. I'm here for your moment sending super chats like this. Crystal. Anyways, I'm not the one coming for other people's relationships. They're the ones talking about my relationship all day. So I'm pointing out, like Yo Mama Super Chat said, that she talks about Salah. Her man doesn't have a job either because he's raging against immigrants for that. And she's had literally Crystal. Anyways, I'm not the one coming for other people's relationships. They're the ones talking about my relationship all day. So I'm pointing out, like Yo Mama Super Chat said, that she talks about Salah. Her man doesn't have a job either. She talks about Salah. Her man doesn't have a job either. She talks about Salah. Her man doesn't have a job either because he's raging against immigrants for that. She talks about Salah. Her man doesn't have a job either because he's raging against immigrants for that. And she's had literally several affairs on him. So like legit, like touchy, physical ones.
If this is not the definition of backbiting, I don't know what is. That is the definition of backbiting. We're talking about affairs. Okay. So, talking about Salah, her husband doesn't have a job either. Wonder if does anyone in the chat call her out for that?
Hey, Lady J. Yeah, and Sam got married. Ugh. Who cares? Imagine marrying someone who called your kids unfortunate looking. Garlic subscribers told him to stop talking about you and he continues, but he says you are desperate. Where are they? They're there to watch him pick on me. What else is he going to talk about? He has a channel with over 100,000 subscribers. He gets like 150 views on a video. Like, what's he gonna talk about? Handsomest man, handsomest man. Don't answer about your ex-friend husband. These reactions are waiting to make money on your reaction. Yeah, I know, Lovey, but everyone's talking about my relationship all day. So I'm pointing out, like Yo Mama Super Chat said, that she talks about Salah. Her man doesn't have a job either.
Booyah.
Because he's raging against immigrants for that.
Booyah.
And she's had literally several affairs on him. So like legit, like touchy, physical ones. Hi, Lady J. Yeah, and Sam got married. Ugh. Who cares? Imagine marrying someone who called your kids unfortunate looking. Garlic subscribers told him to stop talking about you and he continues, but he says you are desperate. Where are they? They're there to watch him pick on me. What else is he going to talk about? He has a channel with over 100,000 subscribers. He gets like 150 views on a video. Like, what's he gonna talk about? Handsomest man, handsomest man. Don't answer about your ex-friend husband. These reactions are waiting to make money on your reaction. Yeah.
Thank you, Just Jamie. Thank you very much.
Booyah.
Thank you, Kavella.
Booyah. Booyah.
We should change thank you, Kaivella, to booyah.
I am so annoying. I'm 39, I'm f***ing diabetic, and I'm not into weird fetishes anymore. I really should have tried harder to make better content. But you know what? Then I think I'm right where I need to be, honestly.
Booyah.
Yeah, I know, love you, but... Greatest dating, played me as the most annoying person you ever met. That's not very nice, Blue Pot. Don't watch them or listen to them. I mostly don't. They said they're bored with the topic, but he continues to make videos.
You love thank you, Kaivella? Okay.
Buy his mom some bras.
I know, both are funny.
Or get an Airbnb for his catfish.
You got an Airbnb for his cat? Oh. I'm talking about someone else altogether. Thank you, Cat C, for the super sticker. Do you have a request for a sound bite? Do ya?
Thank you, Kavella.
Booyah.
Booyah. Booyah.
Potato.
Potato.
I love leafy greens. I'm enjoying this.
Everybody cooks fish here, Flop. It's Kuwait.
And then you can all suck on eggs.
And while we're here, why not?
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
Let's use our emojis.
You loser. Loser.
She is Loser.
You wish.
Haha. Oh, yeah, Lindsay. Yeah, that's a good one, too.
I gave my cats away for you.
Oh, this one isn't linked correctly anymore. I think it's that one.
Fake girlfriends. Yeah, I know, and he's like one of the people who says that I have no content. Like, excuse me? Your content is my content. So, I hate to tell ya. Just leeches, I know. I think I'm a pretty good catch. Raging about Belinda and Owl. Yeah, a nice happy honeymoon. Didn't they say that about me? She's raging on her honeymoon. Well, what about you?
Booyah.
You're posting pictures of your at the beach on Twitter, and meanwhile raging against people. We need a leech emoji. Oh my gosh, yes, and zombie ones. Barracuda and ricotta.
Who's going to make those for you, Chantal? Who? You don't even give your members emojis to play around with. They're all of Salah. Seriously, let's take a look. Let me move my owl friend. Oh, can I? Yeah. Let's look at the emojis you get. Oh, it goes on. Okay. So you get custom emoji. Okay, so you get one of Harry for the chat. You get Live and Let Bees, Love from the Love documentary. You get Potato. You get, it looks like Salah. I don't even know what that says. You got one of Salah's face. You get the blue window. Salah laughing. I assume Julia, and I don't even know what that last thing is. I think it's poutine, maybe. And that's it. You can't even tell what they are. And most of them are Salah. I mean, what good is that? That's not worth it at all. That's not even worth my attendance. It's not. Mm-mm. Those are very basic emojis. And look at all of ours. They're amazing. And I'm not some graphic artist. I'm literally an amateur, nothing, you know? I just dabble. And look at ours. We got a pinky, we got a rage pinky, we got red lips, we got a cheese loser, we got a golden poop, we got sports bras up in here. I mean, and you got pictures, not even good ones, of Salah. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Capone boxers on fire? Okay.
Creepy if I ever do go to Canada for Halloween. We have to do a collab.
Not supposed to
But if I see a
celebrate
ghost, you have to call me down.
Halloween.
Hey, that's not
Chantal.
playing.
Once again.
I don't get the blasphemy in it. These people never cared about Islam before I reverted. They didn't care, and now they're all like,
Oh, here we go.
I'm so offended. All I care about is that foodie booty is being disrespectful to the religion.
Who is that supposed to be mimicking?
That's my impression of No Madness. No Life Madness.
Oh, okay. That is a good impression then. Okay.
Oh, I'm thirsty. Hi, kitty. I started singing in my cat in my room. That's old, I know. Creepy if I ever do go to Canada for Halloween. We have to do a collab. But if I see a ghost, you have to call me down. Hey, that's not playing.
Thank you, Tony.
I don't get the blasphemy in it. These people never cared about Islam
So the Sangio person said, music is music. I don't get the blasphemy in it. See what she
before
says.
I reverted. They didn't care, and now they're all like, I'm so offended. All I care about is that foodie booty is being disrespectful to the religion.
Almost sound like Bob Dole.
That's my impression of No Madness. No Life Madness. I love the way you piss the haters off. Yeah, me too, I'm not gonna lie.
Tell us more about music,
Oh,
Chantal.
oh no, not that song. Not The Weeknd. I can't. The Weeknd's ruined for me. You know some music? Another professionals in Islam, I know. Yeah, duck puppet. It's only what Allah thinks. You're right, Robin. Put on your Spotify, Joanne. What about us? Yeah, I ruined it for you guys, right, Kabone? I'm sure I did. I can't lose you, babe. I can't lose you, babe. Whoa. Tired of being home alone. Just hungry all day. Oh, well, it's an Arabic song. No, mine is trying to not be an Islamophobic peace comedy. Yeah. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Did you sing every night in my dreams? Sure, mercy me. Politics and religion always get people. I know, he does. The only expert No Madness is this. Full of hate. Imagine someone hating someone I don't know. I know. Why is JLo getting dragged? Salah's favorite Western song? Ah. Probably Pretty Woman.
Really?
Pretty Woman. He doesn't know much Western music at all.
That doesn't surprise me, actually. But I'm sure he's very open-minded about the West, right? Grandma G says, I clicked the wrong video. Oh, am I muted? No, thank God. Just so you know, I did create a new little clip for when I am muted to make us all laugh, because it's just, I'm going to see how many times I have to use it. Hopefully none. Hopefully none. So, Grandma G, I clicked the wrong video and it was that Monty guy and Capone was in there. you imagine thinking you're going to Chantal's chat and it's Monty? Oh my God.
Oh, I like Brandon. Who do you need? When you come undone. Julia. Come out of your box. You little freak.
I haven't even thought of Monty. Okay. I know, just Jamie. I feel like I just jinxed myself. We'll see. I think it's because I had a long break, so I'm very aware of what I'm doing. You know, I'm not on autopilot at all. I haven't thought of Monty in forever. Okay. Until, oh my, I gotta put a link to the video in the chat. You guys have to see this. Gerd. Okay. Gaining Gerd. It's so funny. So funny. And Monty appears in it. Oh. And it was so unexpected. I'm like, oh, I haven't even thought of Monty in like a year. He made 2 videos. They're both very good.
And you know what? If people
He made 2. I think he was in the first one. Monty. I'm gonna link it. Yeah, I guess it is this one. I thought they had more. Wait, this one was published first.
Foodie.
Yeah, I think it's this one. The Gaining Gerd. Oh my God, so funny. And then I'm in the second one, but Monty's in this one. It's hilarious. If you get it, a lot of people didn't get it. So if you get it.
No, we're like signed in blood for it, Sangio. There's a lot of Muslims who go back to Christianity. It happens. Saying it, girl. Watch Speak No Evil. It's good. Really? Okay, I'll have to check. My elbows are really crusty from the voodoo. I gotta put cream.
Clitosaurus Rex. Oh, that's actually liver failure, Chantal. It's a common sign. That itchiness, it's not dry skin. No, it's not. Your daughter saw you watching the Gaining Girds video and was like, that's for children in Africa? Your community is weird. Oh my God. So many people didn't get it. Yeah. It's very funny.
Hungry like the goat. Hungry like the wolf, you mean? Diane Downs. Oh boy, Diane Downs. Isn't that the woman who, you know... Modern Talk? Oh. Cherry, cherry lady, going through emotions. Love. I can't see, you can't see my elbow. I can't show you my elbows. Madonna has a sister. I know she has a daughter with a unibrow. That's all I know. I think unibrows are cool. Oh, Wordsworth. Yeah. Ew. I have to put salicylic acid on her. What's that called? It's getting bigger. I want to kind of let it grow. It's growing on me.
Is she for real? Is that an actual wart? Is that what that is?
No pun intended. Her daughter is gorgeous. Yeah, I know. What's her name again? Lourdes. I like that name too. Fleagate. They're gonna say, ew, she has a ringworm. That's always their go-to. Catching strays. Why do you have warts? I don't know. HPV. I think, isn't warts a virus? Sweet Harmony. Oh yeah. Didn't I used to like that song? That's ruined for me. You know what other song is ruined for me? Pretty much any song I listen to at You Know Whose House. What's her face? On her Alexa. What was the song? What songs did I used to... Ew. I don't remember. Good thing. Good thing. But that was one of them. I got a wart on my foot once. It was filled... You never had a wart teardrop? It was filled with water? Hi, tattoo chick. Oh yeah, love again. I never thought that I would find a way out. Yeah, I don't like that song. I still like Cold Cold Heart though. Yeah, right, Callie Girl. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, hello. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Feel, Robbie Williams, you guys remember. I like that song though. It's too bad it's ruined. Cold, cold. It's called Stone Cold Heart. Sweet Harmony. I forget how it goes. Howie! I gave him some Jer today. Oh my gosh, he's a bad boy. He flipped over his whole food dish. If he gets, like, if he doesn't get his salad or whatever right away in the morning, playing it. It's like weird. Bush Stone Temple Pilots this summer. Wait, but the singer's gone. How's that gonna happen? Thank you, Pixie. Pixel Pixie. I never heard of Siba. Yeah, probably Stanley, you're right. What a nightmare.
Yeah, Sarah Phil, if you're right. If those are blisters or whatever, and if they rupture, yes, because she'll have a very hard time healing. And then she'll have openings on her hands. Ugh. Eruptive xanthomatosis is another condition caused by diabetes that's out of control. It consists of firm, yellow, pea-like enlargements in the skin. Okay. Stanley says Nader doesn't do Egyptian music justice. Trust me, he plays the crappiest of it. I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's okay. Oh. Oh. I think my dogs need some attention. How long have I... Oh, it's been 3 hours. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's hard to eat just a few slices.
Try. It's your life.
Yes, ew. I'm so grossed out. Fuck. Sorry.
Oops. Oopsie. Oops.
What time is it?
Oh, wow.
1. Oh, I should order so hard. But I already ordered today.
Wow. You can't cook anything
So, really?
at all?
I didn't find him attractive, but I liked his singing. Yeah.
God.
I liked that band. And Ninth Eviction, I love that name. Some people make words poured out of my mouth. Yeah. Yeah, you feel me? I have the AC on like 15. The keyboard. Aww. He wanted to celebrate playing the keyboard for me when I got my plaque. Makes me sad. Makes me cry because he's sweet guys in a lot of ways.
How come we didn't get to hear that? I hope we do for her birthday. Oh, he's perfect. Okay, good. Congratulations, mashallah. So for her birthday coming up in just 5 days, hopefully we will get a birthday bees, including the keyboard. I wonder if we will.
If you get pizza, keep it in the kitchen and only take one slice at a time to your seat. That will slow down. That's a good idea, actually, Robin.
Yeah, don't put the whole pizza in front of you. Good idea, Robin.
Raised bakes. I have struck it. Yes.
She had to be given that
But maybe
tip.
not as much as other channels.
Use a
because
plate.
At first, I did strike him a lot, especially when he was doing those streams about me. Everything for sexual content. Like, I haven't shown my whole list of strikes, but
Oh,
like, I haven't been to his page in so long. I literally just have him out of my mind. So that's mostly why I hear more about. Like, I see more. I don't even see his channel come up that much. Like, honestly, compared to other reaction channels.
really? She looks distraught. Your dog is a weirdo, Spooky Von Sweet. She lost her mate about a year ago, and she's super quiet since. Unless we're trying to sleep, she decides to bark then at nothing. Might be bored. Oh, I know, it's so sad. It is so sad. Her standards are astounding. True, yes.
Like, pizza is one of those foods that, like, I never order because I'm hungry. You know what I mean? Like, I order because it's like a comfort food. So.
So comfortable?
Thank you, Nat.
Is it still comforting?
Nice, Grandma G.
Comfort
I'll be sleeping right now.
Ugh.
That's just.
Doesn't she
weird. I'm
ever
still
just
watching
crave a
episode.
salad?
The last time I did, does Brizzy still wear those wigs? Probably. The last time I did see his chat, like Salah brought it up and he was like, look at this chat. It was all angel hands. Like, what a loser. Another hack is to turn each slice and rub it around its vacant spot in a box to wipe off excess grease. So you don't have to waste paper. Ooh, good idea. You know the best pizzas come with those little tables in it?
Okay.
Mercy me. I was blind.
Was
but
that a
now
hiccup?
I see.
Oh my god.
How come you never tell us how not dead we look? Ow! Sciatica spasm. Okay. Last unhealthy little mini haul I didn't show you guys. I got a 500-gram bag of mozzarella, shredded mozzarella, a bottle of French dressing. It's not funny, but a little bag of chips, candies, butter, 20 pack of Indomie, soda, hot Cheetos. What else? No, not on mayonnaise. Yeah, pistachios on salad. No, that sounds good though. Wayans. Never give up on the cheese. French Thousand Island. Yeah, no, French is really good. It's like orange. It's like I could drink it. I have drank it. I have drunken it.
How do you drink salad dressing? She is turned up all the way, and you can barely make out what she's saying. Oh my goodness, her diet is atrocious. Yes, sciatica spasm. I mean, I don't know. It's been a long time since I had sciatica. A long time. I don't think they were spasms. It was a shooting pain. I don't think she has said that she didn't have a diagnosis of sciatica. So, I don't know.
I don't know what the grammar is. So you just put a bunch of mozzarella cheese and then you put salad dressing and it's like a cheese salad.
It's disgusting. Oh, look at the little tables, how they come out on the side there. Huh. Pull it over. Those little tables. That's kind of neat. Huh. You have drunken it, little seven? No, you haven't. Yeah, if she had a sciatica spasm, she'd be doubled over. Yeah, it wouldn't be just a little, ouch. Not a little wince. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
God, this is bad. This is so bad. Well, I mean,
Ew.
this is bad.
Ralphie Daniel. Cold grape leaves, yeah. I love Lucy, really? April Fool's Day. Brenda, that's awesome. They can be both teardrop.
I mean, I liked French dressing when I was a child, like a little child. Oh, I don't even know what's happening here. It just looks very frantic. This I feel like we're watching someone indulge in their addiction. She's talking. She doesn't even have time to chew it and swallow it. She just she's on to the next one, keeps talking. It's just so disturbing. It gets worse. She chokes. That's not a spoiler. Well, it is a spoiler. That's like a nice preview. Thank you. Let's see. How bad is it? Wait, she chokes? Oh. Okay. At least we have something to look forward to. I'm sorry, but... I mean, there are consequences for eating like this.
I'm sorry. Hi, Melly. Moon and stars.
That's her warning right there. She is in
Sweetie, how you
crisis.
doing?
Yeah, Annie. Yeah. I think so too.
Brenda. Hurts more space, no. She doesn't sneeze much. She yawns, but she's lazy.
The cat is lazy. Okay.
Hi, Marbles.
She knows what she's doing. She's a pro.
In and out of the hospital. I'm sorry to hear about Moon and Stars.
Not as bad as Amber Lynn. Chantal doesn't poop herself. Not yet. Not yet. Are those
No,
the
I won't
snacks
do
we
that.
sent her via
I
Owl?
just put pomegranate molasses all over these.
No. I don't think she's really received it yet. I think she'd be in the hospital if she
Oh,
had.
she's so good.
I know, the finger licking. I know. It
Yeah,
seems
that was
very
so love.
addictive behavior. I agree, Grace. It really, I mean, the look in her eye.
She's waiting on me to rage.
It's like she's getting a fix, it looks like.
Sitting there like this. Oh my god, she's so awful. Right?
Are those the ones she made? Probably
The regular
not.
leaf? No.
Those are probably long gone.
Rice is inside. Tomato, onion, and seasonings like 7 spice. A little bit of cinnamon. Pepper. I know, creepy. Me too. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I keep choking on them. I'm sure you want to watch me eat these and choke.
Why not chew?
Joanna?
Try chewing.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Sorry. What I doing? There we go.
DXR. Feel like I'm so dumb. Nice. Great. Thanks for your sharing. Me. Yeah, I do want to do a health journey.
Right, Elise.
You're not even going to see it coming.
Watching,
You're gonna be
knowing this person isn't even checking their blood sugars anymore. I can't tell if it's stupidity or if she's intentionally trying to leave this world. Yeah. Is there more choking, or was that the best of it?
What the heck happened to Foodie Beauty?
What did you just hawk up? Someone asked.
I almost choked on a grape leaf.
Try again.
You like wearing your scuba diving. You like being an uneducated moron.
She had the nerve to just say, "Do you like being an educated moron?" while she's doing this to herself right now? Who did she say that to? It must have gotten deleted. Do you like being an uneducated moron while she's doing that? Wow. Why no chewy? What are you doing, Chantal? You need to
like wearing your scuba
chewy.
diving. You like being
Look at this.
an uneducated moron.
I hope you're talking to yourself in the mirror, because...
Yeah, I know, tear up. Me too. Milk time. Okay, one more bite. You think disrespecting an entire religious garb has any effect on me personally?
Oh.
You're just insulting an entire religion, so that makes you look like an ass, not me.
Okay. So yeah, so this is the issue. This is the issue. So someone went in and said something about her garment. It's clearly been deleted. It must have been this Mama Moon person, because Mercy Me replied, "Scuba diving is so cool. You should try it sometime, moron." I mean, if you're gonna dress like Scuba Steve, you should expect to be called Scuba Steve. That's just the reality. That's just what it is. It's not. So I get what you guys are saying in this instance right here, where it's like, she does look like a scuba diver, period. Doesn't matter. It's not about the religion, but she's now using the religion to say, you can't insult me. I'm Muslim, and this is a Muslim garb. Okay.
It doesn't bug me.
Clearly it does.
What's a carbon fiber?
It does bother you,
Oh
Chantal.
yeah, have you ever had this Ramadan juice? Does anyone speak Arabic? What does it say?
It says fruit, Chantal.
I don't know what that says.
Look at this. I wish you guys could see that as it happened. Look at this. God, this is stupid.
You think disrespecting an entire religious garb has any effect on me personally?
Religious garb.
You're just insulting an entire religion, so that makes you look like an ass, not me.
Yeah. They're insulting scuba divers. That's what's happening, okay? Please.
What's a carbon fiber?
Get over yourself.
Talia, have you ever had this Ramadan juice?
Look at this.
Does anyone
Look.
speak Arabic? What does it say?
It says fruit.
I don't know what that is.
It says fruit, Chantal. Does anyone speak Arabic in the house?
Those faces really love this music, eh?
Oh my god.
Fruit? No, I know the fruit part, but the Arabic part. Hang on, dude.
I don't know why it's making me laugh like that. That's funny.
I don't know, kiki. The heat here. If anything, I would escape the heat, but
Does anyone read Arabic? God, please.
things. You know. My cats. Brother. Hanging out with Pete. Of course, he was my best friend, right?
Oh, Linda Marie, you're not a. Wait, she's talking about Pete's. Linda Marie says, I'm such a space cadet sometimes. She's the one that said, she said, fruit. And it's like, no, you're funny, Linda Marie. Don't apologize. Come on. That's funny. That's what she asked. What does this say? You answered her, okay? You're not the dumb one. Trust me. Please. Don't ever think that when you're chatting with Chantal, that you're the dumb one.
I don't even have to say my family. Obviously, I miss them. My mom was like, "Cutie, why don't you come down for
Cutie.
the summer? The summer, I'll buy you new T-shirts and clothes from Pennington's." I was like, "I can't wear T-shirts in public." Yeah, peach. Yeah, it'd be hard, I guess. So making fun of Foodie Beauty over and over, and sounding like a petty child, stunted child is better. I don't drink juice during Ramadan. I know. That's the thing. I should be eating healthier, hydrating stuff. Yeah, my mom is. Should be. Thank you.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Go through your journey in peace. It's hard being judged, right, DXR? Hi, Melissa. Fanned out orange dries my mouth. Yeah. She's very petty and has no valid talking points. None of them do, hardly. Most. Fermented grape juice. Maybe that's what this is. I'm juicing veggies. Yeah, Millie. I find I drank celery juice once, and I felt like, whoa. You want to move to New Zealand outback? I watch a lot of drama sometimes on, well, not all the time, but sometimes on TikTok about from like Australian drama. Do you guys ever watch that?
Farute.
Sorry being judged, but I always found judging others incredibly easy. Yeah, it's like gaining weight versus losing it. I drink juice, but unfortunately not healthy juice. Yeah, well, not everyone has a juicer, you know. It's a pain in the butt, too. It's distracting from your purpose. It really is. Jelly juice? What? Anyway, I want Subway. I mean, Substop. Not
She wants
Subway.
Substop. She just ate all those rice
Australian true crime shows.
vine leaves and juice.
I haven't
Now
had
she
cold
wants a
water.
sub and potato
Okay.
chips.
Comic book would be disappointed right now. Bees on the bee. I'm Australian. It's beautiful here. Yeah, it is. I bet. I juice beets. Now for someone to rage, what kind of life? Like, how embarrassing. I'm trying to drink 120 ounce of water a day. Oh yeah, it's hard to chug cola now. No, I can't put tuna. I don't like hot tuna.
Me
Like
neither.
on a potato?
You guys like hot tuna?
I don't-
Like tuna casserole and stuff like that? Tuna melts? I don't like hot tuna either.
I think so. I want to try the beans and cheese on it though. I miss Farm Boy, yeah. Oh my god, the cheese section. Do you have clothes and they buy it onto incognito tab? Whatever. They do hot cross bun pies at me.
Was that, you know, probably not. It wasn't? Okay.
Cool.
Oh, you guys talked about the tuna.
Imagine waiting around for someone to rage. What kind of life? Like, how embarrassing. I'm trying to drink 120 ounce of water a day. Oh yeah. It's hard to chug cola now. No, I can't put tuna. I don't like hot tuna. Like on a potato? I don't think so. I want to try the beans and cheese on it though. I miss Farm Boy, yeah. Oh my god, the cheese section.
You like it, John?
Your clothes and they buy onto incognito tab, whatever. They do hot cross bun pies at McDonald's.
You like a tuna steak on the
Hot
grill?
cross buns? Pies? That sounds good. Although I don't really like hot cross buns. But yeah. I think I better go because my phone is at like maybe less than 10% and my leg.
Your
The
leg?
cushion moved is probably the goat. My decorations fell. I didn't even notice. And no, I'm not gonna live my life checking people's incognito tabs. Where you been? Being Inspector Gadget. I won't live that. I would rather not be with the person than live like that. Whatever. I don't
Oh,
care.
okay. You would rather just stay in ignorance. I gotcha. Okay. She doesn't want to have to check incognito tabs and check up on his whereabouts. So she wants to remain, she doesn't want to know. He can cheat, but she doesn't want to know about it.
Inspector
Okay.
Gadget. Go, Gadget, go.
Oh my God. Watching a 12-year-old.
Is Tim Allen still alive?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I'm done. I am done.
Booyah.
Yeah, exactly. Dunzo. Used to remember the tuna not to cook the heck out of the night of the hostage apology. What a waste of delicious fish. Oh my God. She's beyond boring. Beyond boring. Oh, no, don't worry about talking about food. It's okay. It's okay. I used to be like that too. Like when, before I reverted, and I'd be like, oh my God, I'd catch myself and people are like, it's not a big deal. Like, it's not. I wouldn't want to drink water around anybody, but and you shouldn't, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, people know that you're not Muslim. They're not expecting you to behave like a Muslim. So it's totally fine. We've reached the end of the internet. Oh my God, finally. We're there. Serenity now. Indeed. Yes, we have made it. We have made it.
I really should have tried harder to make better content. But you know what? Then I think I'm right where I need to be, honestly.
Yeah, you've made great content. You should have tried harder, but you're right where you need to be, Chantal. You're just fine. Don't worry about it at all. No, you're fine. You're fine. So everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you for your patience waiting for me to get my setup back up and running. Took a little bit, but we got it. Just as good as ever. Thank you, everybody who became a member today, for the gifted memberships. Thank you for the super chats we received from Just Jamie, Cat C, Delulu, Just Jamie again, Juniper Billy Lawrence, Ammo, and Big Mac. Thank you so much. And thank you for the gifted memberships from Mrs. Jones, Creepy Corner, Jen Wall, Werschneffer, and I think, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for helping the nest to grow. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you. And I will see you pretty soon, for sure. Everyone have a great rest of your day, and be safe, chill out, just do your thing. I love each and every one of you. Most, like 99%. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spooky Von Sweets. Thank you, Personal Cooking Channel. Thank you. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Lucy Jane, Lisa Mitchell, Patricia Ingalls, Mariah, Jem. Yes. Everybody. Elise. Absolutely. Oh, I'll be back, Elise. No problem. We're back on the schedule. No worries. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Over Fear. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.